Wait, my audio was off?
Oh, I turned everyone's audio off. Okay, we're on now.
Hello.
Hello,
Hi,
people.
everyone. Hello,
Hi.
stream and world.
Oh, hello. The world that inhabit it. Also, thank you for the subscription chat trap. I appreciate it. How are you
thanks
doing?
for subbing!
Oh my
Welcome to the Curve Corner. There, I just made a name for you.
I like that. That's actually a good name. Can I rename my stream, please?
Do whatever you want.
This is gonna be the longest deck building stream I've done. I can feel it. I can really feel it.
You made the classic mistake that everyone ever makes when they ask me to do something. They don't look at any of my previous collaborative work when I go on other people's channels. Biggest mistake. Biggest mistake!
Oh shit. My cheek hurts. Okay. I haven't even.
Hello, stream.
Hello,
welcome.
Stream. Thank you for doing the welcome.
This is the Curve Corner. My name is Wedge Curves. Mana Curves.
The House of Curves. The House of Curves. Let's do that.
We're curving out.
My cheeks hurt.
Let me bring Chad up.
We're just fucking. We're making it.
In case anyone wants to know, my name is Wedge. I'm from MTG Goldfish.
Thank you.
Probably. I'm Wedge, better known as the Professor from.
The Professor.
I don't know, somewhere.
Oh my God.
Chill out, or I'm calling Abby. Okay.
I'm also Pleasant Kenobi. I'm also Pleasant Kenobi. And
my name is Pleasant Olive. I'm from Spiced 8 Goldfish.
My cheek hurts.
Welcome to the stream. Yo, toughen up! This is a magic stream, all right?
Chat said, which one of you is LSB?
I mean, I don't know. Who has a better beard?
I mean,
not that one.
I get a little stubbly sometimes. Like
yeah, me too.
Like a little bit. Okay. We're deck building and we're building Lurrus of the Dream Den.
Right, we have a purpose.
We have a purpose. I messaged this to Wedge at 2 a.m. I don't know why I said Lurrus. It was just the first thing that came to mind, mostly because it got banned in Legacy and Vintage, and I went,
what a great reason.
That's literally the only reason why I wanted to build it.
Here's this card everybody hates. How about you come on here and build this? Sure.
Yeah, that's what I wanted to do, was build something.
Brilliant. Thank you. I appreciate this.
This is going to be a hardest stream to literally keep together. I don't know
why you ever thought that it would stay together. You know what? How about this? How about you tell me what your expectations were for the stream, and I will shatter them all immediately, so you don't have to worry about it.
Perfect. So, I actually have no idea how I want to build Lurrus.
Sure.
Literally have no concept. I typically enter in with a blank slate and go from there. I don't know how you like to deck build, so this will be interesting because it'll be different perspectives. But yes.
I can tell you my day of strategy before I go on something like this.
Yes.
Usually I wake up and then I spend the next 11 hours mining in World of Warcraft. So, I mean,
and I mine in Minecraft.
We're talking about, strategy. I have done nothing at all. So, boy, am I ready. Listen, as soon as we get into it, I'll be fine because I've been playing Magic for like 65,000 years.
Dude, you play Magic?
Some random. So I'm gonna find some like random ass card from like 1912. I'm sure I'll just think of it like, when I was a wee lad in World War I playing on the sub. I mean, I'll just,
Okay, let me see. Hold on. Somebody in chat said something, so I need to... It says, oh yeah, there's something going on with my on-stream chat, so we're gonna... What? Hold on. I'm so sorry, Wedge. My chat box has seemed to have messed up.
Everyone, we're experiencing some technical difficulties.
We are. Fun fact, this is the entirety of... Everyone gets to see what my overlay looks like. Hello, everybody. This is my overlay. It's disorganized, much like my life. somebody cleaned it up for me once. I literally had a friend come on one day to help me with it, and he was like, "What the fuck is this?" I was like, He's like, "Do you need these pictures on here?" And I went, "No." Yay,
Okay.
it fixed. Okay, so
Out
now
of
we're
context,
back to
that
it.
is a brilliant sentence or just series of phrases. What the heck is this? Do you need these pictures?
And I went, "No." And he goes, "Then why do you have them?" He put things in folders for me, and I don't have them anymore because I.
Okay, first of all, folders are communist. I think we can all agree on that.
I
feel like that's something we can all agree on.
I'm more of a paperclip kind of person. Loose leaf it, you know?
Oh,
I like to loose leaf
understand.
it, if you know what I'm saying.
Oh, no.
Okay, so we're building Lurrus. Okay.
Boy, are we.
So, Lurrus is a 3-mana companion. We're not making him a companion of nothing. I don't
ignore the first half of the text.
Literally look at the life link in the bottom half. We want to look at the butt, you know? So life link, and then during each of your turns, you may cast one permanent spell with CMC 2 or less from your graveyard. That says each of your turns. So that's kind of a sweet and spicy little tidbit taste of something cool to come that I like. And it's 3 mana. Let's say it's got that low curve, and I'm really excited because it's gonna be.
Personally, I love things that are cool to come. Personally, just very specifically, like that. If I see like I don't know something out and about, and I'm like, that looks cool to come. I'm like, yeah, let's buy that.
This is.
So for Lurrus, hey, I'm being analytical. For Lurrus specifically. All right, now the during each of your turns, pretty dank.
Pretty dank.
The cast one permanent spell, permanent. So not just creature, not like boring ass artifact, garbage, land nonsense. It's any permanent at all. It's very free thinking. Okay? This Lurrus would definitely be against Vietnam, just to be clear.
Oh my God.
If we're bringing the lore into it, which I think if we don't, I'll get bored.
What lore? Where's the lore?
Hey, I was around when Lurrus was born. Okay, you're being ageist. All right,
I'm sorry.
I can't do this with you right now.
That's
all right?
okay.
Anyway, why didn't I know that Wedge was hilarious? That's the nicest thing anyone's ever said to me.
Oh my God. Okay.
I think besides one person once was like, "You don't smell that bad," and I'm like, "Oh my God, thank you."
Don't smell that bad. That's horrible.
I mean, someone said it. I framed it. I got it crocheted.
You framed it. I would frame that.
I framed the quote.
I would frame that. The quote.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anyway, so the important thing about Lurrus is that you can recast permanents from your graveyard, and by permanents that means basically anything that an Izzet deck wouldn't play. Right?
Yeah.
So there's like a ton of versatility. It really depends on, I guess, it really depends on the kind of deck you want to build, right? Because you could build something super, super low to the ground and tribal if you wanted to, I guess. When I first saw Lurrus, like, I don't know, it would have been like, gosh, like 80 years ago now. When I first saw Lurrus, like, the first thing I thought of was aristocrats because I'm a degenerate and like nobody likes me.
Oh my God. Oh, did you robot? Oh, did Wedge robot? Wedge, did you robot? I think he roboted. Well, I think I lost my guest. Oh my God. Okay, I'll be right back. We're gonna check on our friend here. Where'd you go, friend? Where'd you go? I call it roboting when you when your voice goes from like smooth to like and then you just disappear completely. You're gone. Wedge, you are gone. I'm dead. Discord hates me. But at the end of the day, it's fine. Except when it's not fine. I feel like my microphone would sound better if I had it right here. And I move my camera like that. And I stay positioned like this. He went into the tunnel, I guess. I know I'm dead. Friend? Friend? I lost him. I don't either. Okay, let me disconnect. And let me call. Let's try again. This is good. What cards in Orzhov colors are permanents that can be sacked for an extra turn? Good question. I actually do not know the answer to that. Did I lose my guest? I lost my guest! Oh no! Let's see. How can I fix this? Maybe he's restarting. F's in the chat, boys. We lost my guest! I guess he got exiled to the Shadow Realm because we are building Lurrus tonight. Which we haven't even started. We've just riffed, which I'm very pleased with. This is gonna be a beautiful stream. Oh, sad face. Wait. Hello? Hello? No. Hello? Hello? That opening was indeed explosive. Can you see this? I can see you. I cannot hear you. Okay. It said it won't let him connect to voice. Let's see. What's another good way I could do audio? Have Zoom? Question mark? Lurrus sending people to the Shadow Realm, no big deal. He's in the fucking chat right now. I've been sent to the Shadow Realm. What the fuck? Oh my god. Oh, it's an internet issue. Well, that's no problem. That's actually okay. We'll give it some time so we can kind of go ahead and start brainstorming for Lurrus because it's gonna be Lurrus. Can't believe Lurrus got Wedge banned. We banned Lurrus, so Lurrus banned Wedge instead. This is why we don't build band boys. But Lurrus so strong he's making Discord have problems. Yes, he is. In terms of cards, though, for Lurrus, I think this is going to be very interesting because I don't typically do Orzhov decks. I know I say that every stream, but I usually typically try to do cards that I do not normally play or would not normally play, but I'm kind of interested. And so this stream is actually a really great avenue for me because I can build stuff that Luxury of the Dream Daddy. So I can build stuff and see if I would be interested in playing it later. And that's kind of what happened with Gavi. I don't play Jeskai ever. I've never touched a Jeskai deck until I built her, and then I was like, this is great. I'm fighting for my life here with the internet gods. Hi, Twilight Lugia. My guest has disappeared. To be honest, this isn't the worst technical difficulty I've had. I've actually had worse, believe it or not. So this is normal for me. I have kind of maintained my crown as the queen of technical difficulties, really. I maintain this, and I'm okay with it. Until then, do you wanna see this? Look at him. Isn't he precious and cute? But wait, he is also, hold on, he is also lamp. He is a lamp. Isn't that cute? You mean like how I cut out in the mid-match for 5 minutes with you, Tappy, and Zach? Yes, that is exactly. That's not the worst one, though. I had bad ones, though. So to be honest, it is normal to experience technical difficulties on my stream. It is very okay. So let's see. I'll go ahead and turn back my display capture so you can see Infiniscreen. Infiniscreen. I'll just do a little bit of this. I'll just do a little bit of that for you. I swear to God, when I submit this video alongside my article, my TCG contacts are going to be like, what the fuck is the first? We've been on for 20 minutes. The first 20 minutes is just 20 minutes of this. Right? Look at that. It's pretty cool, right? I can't believe I'm entertaining 16 people just moving my hands. Just playing with the lamp until Wedge comes back. Lurrus is the only companion that can never be both in your deck and your companion. Both in your deck. I thought that was a thing already. I only followed for the jazz hands. Thank you very much. Whoa. I subbed for jazz hands. Jazz hands. Look at that. I'm a jellyfish. Ooh, I want to watch Finding Dory now. Okay, he's restarting his router. I believe in you, friend. You know what I'm waiting on? While we wait on our friend, because I don't want to start building without him. Oh, Phil, are you okay? Phil, are you okay? If you need to talk to somebody, message me. I'm serious. If you're having a bad day, just, send me a message. ASMR technically difficulty brew stream. I have been meaning to do this as part of my rewards, but I haven't figured out how to set up the channel points yet, so I'm going to, but some rewards will be like me doing like 2 minutes or like 5 minutes or probably 2 minutes of like ASMR or something, because I already do it so much that y'all hate me for it. But I like to go, well, I don't have any really good channel points yet, so I'm going to have to do that. But, is there a reward for stopping ASMR if we hate? Ooh, I should do that! Yes, that's a good idea. You know what? We'll make this, I'm getting my phone and I'm gonna open the notepad so I can type these down. I actually do have a cursed picture of me that I was gonna make into an emote and have that be like the highest tier, because it is a disgusting picture of me. Wedge is returned. Hello. I was about to show an embarrassing picture of me. There it is. Can you see?
There it is. Return. Yeah, I did it.
Yay! Do you see this picture? I don't know if you can see it, but it's a t-shirt and me in a turtleneck.
Oh god, no.
I'm gonna make that into an emote.
Happening.
I'm gonna make a new.
Okay, so I had to restart my computer. Now all my tabs are opening up and playing audio. Jesus Christ!
I've been able to maintain viewership.
Wrestling at once.
I've been able to maintain viewership by just like undulating my hands back and forth. It's been kind of working for me.
That's actually all I've ever done to gain viewership. So
hello.
You got a good strategy.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Hello, chat. I missed you. I missed you most of all.
Someone said that should be a Dune Worm emote, and yes, I think I will make it into an emote, actually.
Possible that opening your chat is what broke my computer.
No problem. It is okay. I can keep track of it for you.
What? No, I need to see what they're saying about me!
Do you have your phone? Can you do it on your phone?
What the hell is a phone?
I don't know. I just thought that made me sound
Okay,
cool.
wait. I still have one tab of wrestling open somewhere. Where the hell are you?
Is it American wrestling? Or
yeah, right now Ken Shamrock's fighting Triple H. It's the whole thing.
I don't even know what that is. That sounds like cereal to me. It sounded.
Okay, well that's offensive.
It was cereal. It sounded like cereal.
Anyway, because tangents. So I don't know if you know anything about WWE.
No.
No. Okay, so wrestling's been around forever, right? It's like the longest running TV show in the history of existence. It's been going on like for basically eternity.
Yes.
I used to watch it when I was a wee lad in like the 90s and like early 2000s. And for some reason, I just had this like hankering recently to like go back and watch some old wrestling for like the nostalgia. The WWE Network on their website has every episode of wrestling from 1993 onwards.
Oh my god.
And this has aired episodes every single week since 93 without stopping. This is the biggest online streaming site I've ever seen.
That's pretty good.
It's really impressive. Like even if you don't like, I get like not liking wrestling, but even if you don't like wrestling, there are like thousands of like 3-hour long episodes on here, and I am burning through this free trial like crazy.
That sounds actually that I'm not a wrestling person, but I did get briefly into the like the what is that TV show, like the Ladies of WWE or whatever the heck. I don't remember.
I have no idea what that is.
It was on E, and I watched like 3 episodes, and I was like, this is amazing and horrible. And then that's all I ever
sweet
want.
spot, though, right?
It
like,
is.
If you're gonna watch something, you want it to be great and also bad.
Exactly. That's why I'm watching 90 Day Fiancé right now.
Welcome to reality television. Yeah, I knew it. I knew it.
I've been watching
it.
It's great.
So anyway, I'm currently in 1998, watching these old wrestling matches, and the one thing is that whenever I close the tab, it logs me out. Even if I say to remember, even if I tell it like to remember me, it keeps logging me out. So I just leave the tab open. But they do like pay-per-view events in the middle of the episode. So like I'll have a pay-per-view event open, and I'll have like their next weekly segment open, just so I don't have to keep going back and forth and logging in again. So I just restarted my computer because it turned into a toaster for some reason when it couldn't connect to the internet. I got very upset. So I restart it, and then it opens it, because Chrome's actually great like that. It opens up all my stuff, and it starts auto-playing literally all my tabs, which includes 3 tabs of wrestling, 2 tabs of World of Warcraft Classic Enhancement Shaman guides, which is only going to make sense to like 1.5 of you listening. Yeah, it's pretty, and then like a bunch of other crap. So I was listening to just a lot of nonsense. A lot of nonsense.
You are okay, I promise you. Okay, so beautiful people in chat, now that we have our delighted, beloved guest has returned to us, we can commence the building. I've already tossed a card in here, just because I literally have it right next to me, and I pulled it the other day, and I think it's a good choice for us to have in here, which is Drannith Magistrate.
Yeah. That card's really good.
It is really good, which I thought would be like disgusting to run. I thought it would be good. I actually have like a handful of cards set aside that I kind of want your opinion on, because this will be fun, It'll be good.
I mean, one of the other things I thought of was like, there are a lot of 2-mana Hatebears, and Lurrus is black-white, because I was thinking like, what's a 2-mana tribe? And I'm like, lol, bears, but not green, right? Like, it's black-white. What's a good black-white tribal deck? And I'm like, oh, Hatebears.
Yeah.
So I started randomly thinking of some Hatebears, and I was definitely going to bring it up. I'm like, this seems like a deck that could run like Thalia, or
Hushbringer.
Yeah, or like Grand Abolisher. That thing's an asshole. Like, basically any deck that has like itty bitty creatures that your opponents feel really good about killing.
Oh my god, that'd be
would be
pretty
great
good
in here, because you just imagine playing Thalia, then they kill it and they're really happy about it, but then you play Thalia.
That is pretty gross. I actually just added it in there.
Like, that's just having Hatebears like this, because they have so much value, right? And almost to kill them, usually it requires your opponents to do something inconvenient for them, right? That's what makes them so annoying.
Yes.
Is that even if they get rid of them, it usually means they have to do something stupid, right?
Yes.
So forcing them to do something stupid or inconvenient again, really, the goal is to get them to quit Commander forever, right? So if we can really, really just twist the fun out of everything.
Yeah.
Really feels like the direction we should be going. So I feel really good about Thalia.
I do like that, honestly.
You could run like Mother of Runes.
Yeah, Chad is
What's
giving
the new one?
There's a new one?
Oh frick, yeah. there, there's a new Mother of Runes. Seb McKinnon did the art, and it looks like Hermione.
Ooh. Oh wait, is it the core?
Giver of Runes. Giver of Runes. It's the other one.
Chad is getting
Check
some
on
good
it. There
stuff
you go.
in here. Ooh, Debt to the Deathless, Contamination, Giver of Runes. Let's go.
Giver of Runes is dank stuff.
Giver of Runes. Chad also said like Selfless Spirit. I'm gonna pull that up really quickly for people who don't know what it is.
Selfless Spirit. Oh god, Selfless Spirit's really good. Any
Yeah.
of these cards with like sack. Ooh, play Oh yeah, this is especially good with sack abilities because you just keep bringing them back. Play shit. Look up Remorseful Cleric. I think that's what it's called. It's the one that neuters a graveyard. It's the one that neuters a graveyard when you sack it.
Remorseless. I have Remorseless Punishment.
Remorseful.
Remorseful
Cleric. I think
yes,
it's from
yes.
like M19.
Yeah, you're right. Sacrifice it, exile all cards from target. Yep, we're gonna put that in there.
Yeah, that card is grouse.
Grouse.
Let me think. Oh, Skull Clamp is such a... Oh, chat, you're so cute tonight. Skull Clamp is a great idea. That'll make people so mad.
It really will. I'm also seeing like some really good ones in here. What's Debt to the Deathless? Because I love chat so much because they really give you cards, but then I lose track of them because the chat goes by so fast. And I'm like, Debt to the Deathless. Each opponent loses 2 times X life, and you gain life equal to the life lost this way.
I mean, not bad. I don't think it makes people want to quit the game, though. And, like, we're definitely looking to steal fun as if we are joy vampires. And
Yeah.
I feel like is now the plan, right?
That is the plan, honestly. I do like that plan. So you have, like, someone in chat said carrion feeders. So we could go with what you were talking about with the sacrifice aspect. So sacking stuff. What do you think? Should we do solely like I'm gonna make you have a bad time, or should we also do some aspects of like aristocrats, like you said earlier?
I mean, I think they go hand in hand.
They go hand
like
in
someone
hand?
mentioned Skull Clamp. So if you run Skull Clamp, if people don't give up, if they don't concede and stop being friends with you as soon as you cast it, then you really got to drive it home, right? Like you have to be like, listen, we shouldn't be friends. You obviously regret this relationship. So let me prove that. So we need crap like Blood Artist, like Zulaport Cutthroat.
I actually have those set aside because I was like, I want to bring them up.
Yeah, girl. What the new one, the Orzhov one? Cruel Celebrant. Cruel Celebrant's insane.
Oh my god, I've actually wanted to run that, but every deck I've built has only had black in it, not white. So that's kind of good.
Yeah, that card's pretty gross. Is there more? Let me think. 2 mana.
Someone said Bounty Agent. You can, it has Vigilance. It's a 2/2. You can tap and sack it to destroy target legendary permanent. That's an artifact, creature, or enchantment.
Legendary. Oh, a legendary killer?
Yeah.
I would write it down under maybe.
Okay, I can actually put it in the maybe board.
Yeah.
That's not how you spell bounty.
Wait, okay, so if we're doing aristocrats and we're doing returning stuff, we need card draw engines, and we're in black and white, so we want synergistic card draw engines. So
someone said
things that draw off death or
Ooh, Vampiric Rites.
Oh, that card's dank, yeah.
Yeah, Vampiric Rites. And we can get that back too because it's 1 black mana. If we lose it.
This is a deck that could probably run Priest of Forgotten Gods.
Priest of... Oh, yes, you can.
This deck could probably run that.
Because we can sack our own thing and make them get rid of stuff as well.
Let me think. There's got to be... I feel like there's one Orzhov card I'm thinking of that is just like on the tip of my tongue and I can't remember it. I think it might be, what?
Chad is saying Grim Haruspex, which is 3 mana.
Is Grim Haruspex the morph one?
Yes.
That's a pretty good card, and it's cheap. We can't bring it back, but it's cheap.
Yeah, and we can have other things. We can have like Animate Dead or like Entomb or stuff in it, you know? Just in case, because
wait, Animate Dead is a permanent, a 2 mana permanent. So we can just replay things like animate. So, oh god, oh god, oh god. Okay, so we should play. We should play Animate Dead. We should play Dance of the Dead. We should play
Animate.
Freaking Hibbity Gibbets is it called? Damn it! I can't. I'm so old. I can't remember.
No, you're okay. We're getting some good ones in chat. What do you think about Wall of Omens?
Wall of Omens is a great card. That's a good one. It's 2 mana too. So,
It's 2 mana. It's
so
0/4.
it can just sit there in front of something.
Yeah.
And then when it dies, you bring it back.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Corpse Knight is not exactly a blood artist, but it hurts on the ETB of your creatures, which might work better with Lurrus's ability, says Epicrick in chat.
Then we're gonna need, if we want something like Corpse Knight, because its creature enters the battle, it's your control, right?
Yes, under our control. Each opponent loses 1 life.
Put it in maybe, because
Yeah.
if we can get tokens, if we can get like some kind of token thing going, then I think it'll be worth it.
Wait. Can we do this? What? I'm so sorry. I just had a big brain moment. It's Oh, Desecrated Tomb! Desecrated Tomb! Oh my god!
Wait, what? What?
Desecrated Tomb! It's oh my god, I gotta fucking text Rachel later, but it's a 3 mana artifact from M19. When one or more creature cards leave your graveyard, create a 1/1 black bat creature token with flying.
When 3 leave your graveyard?
No, when 1 or more creature cards leave your graveyard.
Oh, that's insanity.
Yes! And it has the
Yeah,
same...
run that. That's good. That's hilarious, actually.
She has been trying to find a use for this. I remember because she posted about... I need to tell her that I finally found a use for Desecrated Tomb, because that card is so cool.
Desecrated Tomb is pretty funny.
Okay, I'm sorry. I got really excited. I was like, yes!
I'm trying to think of other... What's cool? I'm trying to... Are there, all the cool mana rocks that sack for stuff are, like... I'm trying to think of, like, cheeky artifacts we can recur.
Yeah. Let me see. Let me see. I'm gonna go colorless for my artifact.
Hit me with a 2 mana rock that sacks to draw a card.
Ooh.
Hit me. There has to be. There's definitely one I'm forgetting. An easy one.
Terrarian. Somebody in chat said Terrarian.
Mindstone. That's the one I was thinking. Mindstone. Cheap Wave God. That's the one I was thinking of. That thing is perfect for this.
Baller. Chromatics. Some people are saying Chromatic Star, Chromatic Spear. Lotus Petal. We can get a Lotus Petal.
Ooh, Lotus Petal's cool. Golden Egg is good. Okay, chat, you're smart.
I'm just gonna keep adding stuff. By the way, I should have told you this. I literally just add everything that sounds great, and then by the end of the stream, we have to prune. So,
I mean, yeah, no, that fits. That is the worst part of the stream, or the worst part of deck building, and everyone's gonna hate it, but we gotta do it.
Someone said Soul Snare.
Wayfarer's Bauble, that's a great one.
Yes.
Wayfarer's Bauble is genius. That's just fixing over and over again.
Wayfarer's Bauble has been added in. Soul Snare.
Ooh. Okay, it's a non-bow with Wayfarer's Bauble, but it made me think of it. We should play Leonin Arbiter, because everyone hates that card, and if we play it, no one will want to be friends with us.
I love it. Let's do it. Let's do it.
Leonin Arbiter is hilarious.
There it is.
I know there's another thing I'm thinking
We're not doing Chains of Mephistopheles.
Chains of Mephistopheles. What do I look like? Am I like made of gold?
Let's see how much that's going for right now.
What is that, like $60,000?
It is going for $561.
Son of a bitch! That's worth more than I am as a person.
As a person. I'm worth about 2 4-for-4s at Wendy's.
Tithe Taker? You play Tithe Taker.
Oh, Tithe Taker. That's good.
I'm trying to think of more like,
Someone said
I feel
Sarah
like we need to gain life.
Ascendant,
more.
not Sarah Sanctum. I just typed in Sarah Ass. I didn't mean to.
I wish that was a card.
Sarah's ass. Sarah Ascendant has lifelink. As long as you have 30 or more life, it gets 5/5 and flying, and it has lifelink.
I don't mind that. I feel like in my heart we're gonna cut it, but I don't mind it. Oh my god, we should play oh frickety frick. Walking Ballista Hangerback Walker.
Oh duh.
They're both under 2.
That's good.
That's just value.
Wait,
that's
hold on.
Repeatable value.
But we return it to... Oh, we make cast. That's the key word of Lurrus. Yes, beautiful. Also, Luke is strange. We do have Draneth Magistrate in here as well. We got it. Oh my god.
That's literally how this hate train started. Was you as soon as you're like Draneth Magistrate, I'm like, well, this is the deck now.
Oh my god.
Piss everybody off.
Chat had a good idea. Mire Triton. When it ETBs, you can put the top 2 cards of your library into your graveyard, and you gain 2 life. It also has Death Touch, so it just kind of puts stuff into your graveyard that we can get back.
Oh, it does fuel Lurrus.
Does fuel
Yeah,
the
that's
fire.
fair. We should do that. Oh, we should play. I mean, okay, how cheeky do we want to be in this?
Always cheeky. Very cheeky.
Okay, because if we're gonna stick a bunch of crap in the graveyard, we should play like Command the Dread Horde, or something stupid to bring things back, like Living Death.
Oh, someone said Altar of Dementia. That could be us.
That could be us. That could be us. Look at me now, Dad. Look at me now.
Oh my god, what was the card that you said before? I just went, that could be us.
If we're gonna stick a bunch of shit in the yard,
Yes.
then we should be able to mass bring it back. So Living Death mass brings back shit. Command the Dread Horde mass brings back shit.
Yeah. I like that.
I like taking a bunch of our shit and spewing it everywhere. Anyone else? Just me?
I mean, I do that on the daily. I also want you to know that somebody in chat recommended Spirit of the Labyrinth, and I forgot about that card.
That card is so annoying. Nice. Good idea. Good job, chat. That's good. Clearly, you also don't have friends. I appreciate that.
They're like, let's make them mad. Someone said Rally the Ancestors. I forgot what that does.
Oh, that card is great with a bunch of dead weenies.
And if I know anything, it's a bunch of dead weenies.
Listen, there's nothing I like more than a dead weenie.
Aw, man.
Let me tell you.
Mwah, mwah. Dead weenies. We should call this Dead Weenies!
That's not a bad idea.
That's... Oh, okay.
It's either called Dead Weenies or Mini Shits.
I'm gonna put that in the deck description so I don't forget. Dead Weenies.
Oh my god, wait, I thought of the frickin' ass balls. Give me a second.
You're okay. We do have Leon Arbiter in here. This is like building a deck with Gilbert Gottfried. It's the most fun I've ever fucking had. This is truly beautiful.
Oh, the shit in with the ass. Fuck.
I almost typed that in.
I have like dementia right now. Let me.
I typed in the shit with the ass. Oh, the shit with the ass came in. Do you mean?
It's literally on the tip of my tongue.
You got it.
It's something capsule. It's like a white artifact.
Dispeller's
capsule. I'm alive and I exist.
Okay.
Dispeller's capsule.
DSP.
Oh, I almost pooed myself trying to get that out.
Oh my god. That's, first of all, that's a stunning art. Tap 3 to tap it.
We keep casting that.
Yeah, honestly, that's really good. Dispeller's capsule, we'll add that in there.
Dispeller's capsule is the worst seal of. Oh yeah, we should play Seal of Cleansing.
Seal of what?
Seal of Cleansing is actually a genius idea.
Seal of Cleansing.
That's a smart get right there.
Let's see, Seal of Cleansing. Sacrifice Seal of Cleansing, destroy target. Perfect, that's in there. Lucas Strange is asking, Wedge, are you okay?
I'm not sure I've ever been okay. Like, okay, look, either I've always been okay, or I have some serious issues. I don't know which it is, but like, I'm there.
What about Executioner's Capsule? That's essentially the same thing, and we could just destroy creature.
Is that the one that does the dead? Okay.
Yeah.
I mean,
Which is like
guess.
Creatures? Nah. Sacred texts and enchantments and artifacts? Fuck it. I dig it.
Fuck it.
Fuck it. We do have Hushbringer in here.
Yeah,
but we can prune that later.
Actually, okay, wait. Do we want to be remotely good?
Yes, I want this deck to function.
Okay, if you want it to function, then we need to reserve a spot for Lightning Greaves and Swiftfoot Boots, so that when Lurrus hits the battlefield, it doesn't die in a half second.
Okay. I do want this to be
good cards.
I really do want this to be a good deck because I have to write an article about this. So it
oh bloody hell! Okay,
it needs to be playable.
Okay, we're gonna need playable cards. All
This
right,
seems
playable
playable
cards.
so far, to be quite honest. Like, I'm looking at
Yeah,
this.
it's not bad.
He's like-
Okay, well, okay, all right. Let's be good and douchey then.
Our curve is
There's
really
the
low.
what's it called? With the thing in the face, with the little bright mouths doing the oh, dude, it's from Eldraine. It's it's a one-man enchantment that makes everyone like it's that each player can't cast more than each player can't cast more than one
Rule of
non-creature spell
law,
a turn.
or it's rule of
Deafening
law.
silence. Deafening silence.
Deafening
Chat is
silence.
so good at this. Yeah, look up deafening silence.
Deafening silence. I am very familiar with this card. First of all, oh, you're right. It is going ah. You were describing that very well.
Thank you. See, I remember like 90% of the card. Just the only part I don't remember is the important one.
No, you remember the important part, which is the beautiful art. Each player.
Right? Oh my god.
Non-creature spell. That can hurt us, but it's also pretty good.
I mean, it can, but most of what we're doing is creature based.
That's true. Hold on,
In
let
general.
me see. Let me see how many we got right here. Yeah, we got 21 creatures, 10 artifacts.
Ooh, Aethersworn Canonist. Ooh, Ophidian. I agree. Neither of us should have friends. Gee, that's good.
Hold on, Aethersworn Cannon.
Pretty douchey. Pretty douchey.
Oh my god, I've always wanted to play this card because the art is stunning. Each player who has cast an artifact spell this turn. That's also us!
Okay, wait. All right, so we want to be good and draw cards. Let me think of more ways we can do that and also be good at Magic the Gathering.
So I can actually let me see. Let me find some advanced search. I'll type in at most Phyrexian Arena.
Phyrexian Arena is a good card. We should run that.
We could do Phyrexian Reclamation too.
I mean, we can't bring Arena back, but it's still really good. What about Dawn of Hope?
Dawn of Hope. I know
That's
this card. I know this card.
The 2-mana enchantment. When you gain life, you can like pay mana, and if you do, you draw a card, and you can create little 1/1s with lifelink that can trigger off of our nonsense, and we can sack them to the death machine.
Okay, Dawn of Hope. If we're doing some lifelink stuff, I forgot to type in Vampiric Rites, by the way, because I'm stupid.
I mean, it's not necessarily lifelink, but just life gain in general.
Life gain. Which reminds me of something, and I want your opinion on this, because now that we're on the topic of like life gain, what about I know he is not 2 mana, but the new Heliod, he's 3 mana, and whenever we gain life, we put a 1/1 counter on a creature or an enchantment we control. We can tap him for 2 mana to give another target creature lifelink. Right? It's like
So
I
like the giving stuff lifelink. Is it weird that when you said like putting counters on stuff, I'm like, I don't think any of our stuff's gonna survive long enough for that to matter.
Yeah.
Because in a perfect world, I think we're just letting our stuff die over and over and over again.
That's also fair. And somebody in chat had a good idea, which I'm mad at myself for forgetting. Extort. Blind Obedience. Blind Obedience.
Blind Obedience is great for this deck.
Thank you. We do have Priest of the Forgotten Gods in here, Epic Rick. I like the way you're thinking, though. I just typed in Blind Obedience just randomly on Scryfall, and we have some good stuff here. Kingpin's Pet is a flying 2/2. There's a bunch of actually there's Tithe Drinker is 2 mana with lifelink and extort.
How much mana is Kingpin's Pet?
Huh?
How much mana is Kingpin's Pet?
3. But Basilica Screecher is a 1/2 flyer with extort. Syndic of Ties is 2 mana for 2/2 with extort, and then Tithe Drinker has lifelink and extort. It's a 2/1 for 2 mana. So there's some options for extort.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like pushing extort isn't necessary. I feel like extort is one of those things where it's like gravy on top of other good cards, right? Like Blind Obedience is good on its own. Like, what if so? All right, right. We want this to function. Do you want to go more like prisony with the Hatebears? Because if you want to go more prisony, we could run bullshit like Meekstone.
Oh my god, Meekstone.
Or like Winter Orb, because we can Lurrus both of those. Because I'm not sure anyone in the entire world has ever killed a Winter Orb and seen it come back and not conceded.
That's true. That That's a good
I mean,
question.
Winter Orb's a little spiky, but Meekstone's hilarious.
Meekstone is hilarious because all our stuff is going to be extremely low. Also, chat is giving us some good ideas too.
Like what?
So Chad is saying stuff like Children of Corliss, which I just looked up. We can sacrifice him to gain life equal to the life we've lost this turn.
That's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
I like that. They're also saying stuff like Damping Sphere. And then somebody in chat said, today I learned Wedge should be tried for war crimes.
Totally fair. Been there. Sure. Can't argue with that.
Can't argue with that.
Sure. Right.
Contact my
Been
lawyer.
there.
This is a lot though. Like, cause I'm trying to figure out, because when I run Hatebears, I don't tend to run a lot. So this is new for me, but that's like knowing is half the battle.
I mean, the way we've moved this deck, running it like an Aristocrat Hatebear style strategy is like it's important not to do too many things at once if you want the deck to function. However, the deck is going to win through attrition, right? So if that's going to happen, then having like a way to tax people and piss them off, but also having an Aristocrat sub-theme lets us win the game, even if it's super slow, right?
Yeah. So I see where you're coming from, and I think that's the move.
I think focusing on these two specific things and trying not to deviate too far from them is probably the best way to make this deck functional and masochistic, which I think is important.
I think so too. I think that's kind of where we need to go from here. I did just add blood. Did I already have blood artist? Did I add a second blood artist? I do have blood artist in here.
I definitely mentioned blood artist. That was yeah, we were big on that.
I put in a Viscera Seer because it gives us a scry.
How about, okay, if we're doing sack stuff, we should run like Dictative Erebos or like Grave Pact.
Okay.
Like Harvester of Souls, all the classic, like, oh, whenever your creatures die, you draw cards. Because part of this deck being successful is being able to like draw cards, because we're gonna need to do that.
Yeah, and our curve right now, I want you to know that we have 24 cards with CMC2 right now, so we have a really nice curve going on.
Is it wrong if I say that I never pay attention to curves when I'm building anything?
I like to pay attention to it sometimes, just because it makes things a little easier.
Oh wait, you're you. Bitter Blossom. Bitter Blossom goes in this deck.
Shit, I just hit my microphone. You're fucking right. I'm stupid. You're you. I was like, yes, I am. Damn it.
Yes.
And what of it? Someone in chat said. Someone said Vampire Hexmage. Remove all counters from target permanent. That seems super specific though. Like, I like it, but it's super specific.
It will kill any planeswalker, and we get to bring it back. I think that. So I normally don't like running Vampire Hexmage in decks that can't abuse it, because otherwise it's just sort of like a maybe board, kind of like Silver Bullet.
Yeah.
But in this deck, we can keep bringing it back. So we can take +1/+1 counters off. We can take charged counters off.
That's true.
We can stop. Last night, I fought a Door of Destinies that had 13 counters on it. So if you're against the deck with Door of Destinies, Hexmage is pretty versatile if you can keep bringing it back. So actually, I'm kind of game. I'm kind of game for Vampire Sex Mage.
I want you to know that somebody in chat said Grand Abolisher, and I vomited in my mouth a little bit.
That card is so fun. Yeah, we should put that in there. Let that vomit just swish around in your mouth a little bit. That's the good.
Tasting that Chinese I had earlier. What? I had chicken lo mein, and it was
good.
What?
I like that. Go deep with it. Like just get in there. Like,
the taste, the flavor. What about Dimir Houseguard?
Dimir Houseguard's the transmute one.
Yes.
I played it in Pauper.
The transmute cost would be for 4. What do we have at 4? Is it 4 or less, or 4?
It's the exact number.
Okay, so 4. So do we have a lot with 4? We don't even have anything with 4. No, we have one card in this deck that has 4 CMC.
Yeah, Dimir Houseguard's not going to work for us. Is there a 2-mana transmute that is in our colors?
Oh, let me see. Let's type in transmute, go white or black, except at most these colors.
We're looking for 2 mana, preferably that have at least a useful ability in the case that we... nothing?
No, all the transmutes are black except for Talaria West. Well, the ones I looked for. There's no white. And they're all transmute
Talaria West is
3.
great.
They're all transmute 3.
Okay, well, transmute is a garbage ability for garbage people.
I just learned about haunted as a I never heard of that before until a week ago.
Oh my god, that mechanic is brilliant.
It gave me a headache.
There are so many funny mechanics. Have you seen Grandeur?
I'm not.
Have you seen Forecast?
No.
Yo, Time Spiral Block was wild. Let me just tell you that.
I had an idea. Daxos. He's the blessed by the sun. His devotion is equal to our his toughness is equal to our white devotion. But whenever another creature enters the battlefield or dies, we gain a life.
All right, I'm cool with that. Okay, so I wasn't sold until it got its value coming in and going out.
Listen, he's coming and he's going.
So we need, let's see what else we need. If we can find ways, we need symmetrical sack effects.
Yeah.
Because symmetrical sack effects are also really good for us. Chat, what are some good symmetrical sack effects?
Let's see.
I hate that braids is banned. That's really just unfair creativity.
We're getting some other stuff. Someone said innocent blood. Someone also said the birth of Meletis, but innocent.
How about barter and blood? That might be better. That's the bigger one. That's each player sacks 2.
Let me see, barter and blood. Each player sacks 2. That's 4 mana. That's not bad. We'll do it.
Especially like in a multiplayer game, you're getting value off of your garbage that you're sacking anyway, and then you take down like 6 creatures with it. Come on, like give me the lotion. I'm ready.
What if we did like because we could do like do I have Phyrexian altar in here? Is the question, because we can do the altars like Ash Nods or Phyrexian. We have Altar of Dementia, but we don't have Ash Nods or Phyrexian, which does give us mana and we can sack stuff.
See, but yeah, that's the thing is, so having those like altars is good, but only if we have a way to use that mana effectively.
Yeah.
So you have to find the payoff before you find the enabler, right?
Yeah.
So what can we get that's super, super big that makes it worth investing that much, right?
All is dust.
I was thinking, I mean, all is dust, God, that's brutal. I was thinking more like exsanguinate, but all is dust is pretty great.
I'm sorry. I just like looked at it and I was like,
Jesus. Like, oh, we're playing Hatebears and all is dust!
I was like, let's make them pay.
Like, Jesus.
It's
like, oh, we're gonna aristocrat you. Oh, but wait!
Oh my god, let's see. Solitary Confinement would be great with all the draw effects. What's Solitary Confinement?
Solitary Confinement is probably the best pillow fort enchantment, purely pillow fort enchantment ever. In a way, it does kind of screw you if things go even a little bit bad.
Yeah. We skip our draw step though.
I'm not particularly worried about us being the target of an overwhelming attack.
Yeah.
Because if we have stuff on the ground that we can like stack and respond, like the nice thing about being an Aristocrats player is swinging into an Aristocrats player is almost never worth it.
Yeah.
Right? Because you're just gonna stick a bunch of random ass garbage in front of whatever like 25/25 without trample they're playing.
So a couple cards that actually come to mind that Chad is also saying, but I kind of like, let me pull so one thing that Chad said was No Rest for the Wicked, which is a 2 mana enchantment, so we can get it back. You sacrifice it, return to your hand all creature cards that were put into your graveyard from play this turn.
Huh.
Right? Just not bad.
Wait, it puts it back in your hand?
No, into play. No, into your hand. Into hand. I'm sorry.
Oh my god, you're messing with my emotions.
I'm sorry. Into your hand.
Okay. I mean, I don't hate that.
I can put in the maybe board.
Yeah, yeah. Put in maybe. There's a good chance that happens though.
And somebody said Dusk to Dawn, so I actually think that's kind of great, and I like their description of this. Dusk, destroy all creatures with power 3 or greater, and then Dawn, which is the aftermath, return all creature cards with power 2 or less from your graveyard to your hand, and that is a lot of our creatures.
To your hand.
That is
I don't
all
mind
our
that.
that's all our creatures actually that I'm looking at, except for.
Yeah, I don't mind that.
See, and then
I
I
like that a bit.
I was thinking of like sack that we could just do universal. What about Anawan, the Rune Sage?
Anawan's a good card.
Yeah. Oh, it's
Yeah, we can play Anawan.
of your upkeep. I thought that was each upkeep. I'm
I mean,
stupid.
it's still really good.
Alrighty, we'll
Still a
throw
really
this
good card.
into the soup.
Oh my god, I had such a good idea. Now it's gone. I hate my life.
You're good. I'll keep typing with chat saying Doom Foretold.
Doom Foretold. That's the white black. Actually, yeah, that's pretty good. We're never gonna run out of permanence before. Well, I mean, it's non-token, isn't it?
At the beginning of each
So
player's
we
upkeep,
might.
that player sacks a non-land, non-token permanent. If that player can't, they discard a card, they lose 2 life, you draw a card, you gain 2 life, and you create a knight.
Maybe it's okay then. It's really expensive though.
I can add it to the sideboard.
It's like really expensive.
And that's 4 mana.
We could play. I was trying to think of more ways to like, be awful. Look up Soul Snare if it's a card I'm thinking of.
I know exactly what you're talking about. Also, chat said Darksteel Mutation.
Darksteel Mutation.
Soul Snare.
I feel
Chat
like I
did
know
mention.
that. Is that the thing that turns something into like a 0/1?
Yes.
So like pseudo removal.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but it's an enchantment, so we can keep bringing it back.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, that's so good. Yeah, we should run that.
Darksteel Mutation. Someone said Cataclysm.
Did you look up Soul Snare? Or you just ignored me because you hate me.
No, I put it in.
Did you even look it up?
I did, because chat looked it up earlier. Chat looked it up earlier, and I told you, and you were like, ah, and then you screamed.
Okay, that actually is a perfect imitation. That's exactly what I sound like.
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm like kind of like amazing at like doing impressions.
Oh my god, I'm so great.
I'm like great at everything I do.
I'm the best.
My dad
Oh my
owns
God.
Wizards of the Coast, so you have to let me win the game. My dad also owns Nintendo.
My dad owns Nintendo.
My dad owns Nintendo.
I wish I had a shirt that said that.
They probably make them.
Look up the hidden stockpile.
Hidden stockpile.
That might be good for this.
Why do
I
know
remember that being a good aristocrat card when like Kaladesh.
Oh, it is. At the beginning of your end step, if a permanent you controlled left the battlefield this turn, what the fuck? That's great. Yeah.
Yeah, that seems. Yeah, I think that's good.
I also think we need some removal in here, so automatically I'm thinking Despark. I'm thinking.
If you want to put like real cards, right? If you want to put real cards, Despark is good. Anguished Unmaking is good.
Yes.
Utter End is good. I'm trying to think of like the most universal because we don't want to overload it.
Yeah.
You could do like.
Someone said
like
dire.
Mortify.
What's dire tactics? I forgot.
Dire Tactics is the human exile boy thing.
You lose life if you control a human. You lose life. We have a lot of humans, so let's like. What did you say? Fucking Mortify.
Yeah,
that seems good. That seems a decent amount because we also have like Soul Snare and stuff like that.
There's the cheeky madness enabling discard enchantment from Innistrad. Look up. I think it's called Sinister Concoction. I think.
Okay.
I could be thinking of something totally wrong, but I think it's called Sinister Concoction.
Let me see. Also, chat said Stitcher Supplier, and I'm not opposed to that actually.
Stitcher Supplier is the bin 3 when it enters, right?
Yes. Did I spell concoction?
I mean
right?
that could be fine. It might not be. Wait. Can you read me concoction? I want to make sure it's what I'm thinking of.
It's an enchantment, 1 mana enchantment. Tap a black, pay a life. Put the top card of your library into your graveyard. Then you discard a fuck. Tap a black, pay a life. Put the top card of your library into your graveyard. Discard a card. Sacrifice Sinister Concoction. Destroy target creature. Holy fuck.
That is the one I was thinking of. I think that's perfect for this deck.
That is so much in one card. Oh my god.
Yeah, so like to review, it mills one, you discard a card, you sack it so you can bring it back, and it's a removal spell.
That is pretty good.
I remember when that came out, it was hilarious.
So somebody said Fleshbag Marauder. It is a good card because it ETBs and each player sacks a creature, but it is 3 mana. We don't get it back.
That and Plague Crafter are both great, but they are kind of like a one-time.
Yeah, we can't really return that.
Actually, wait, no, they're not. If we're gonna play Dance of the Dead and Animate Dead, because we could keep Animate Deading.
Yeah.
We could keep Animate Deading Fleshbag Marauder.
So we got
just over and over again.
I dig
and
it.
Keep sacking it, play it again, sack it, play it again.
Someone also said Grave Peril. When a non-black creature enters the battlefield, sacrifice Grave Peril. If you do, destroy that creature.
Wait, yeah. Read that to me again.
Yeah, Grave Peril. 2 mana. It's a 1 and a black enchantment. When a non-black creature enters the battlefield, you sacrifice Grave Peril. If you do, destroy that creature.
Wow.
Let's see.
God, I mean, that could be cool.
Let's see. What are we looking at? How many cards do we got? Jesus Christ. I already know we're going to need to cut. Holy shit. We have 30 creatures, 16 enchantments.
Yep, it'd be cool.
We haven't even gotten to the lands. I only added a plains.
Don't worry about it.
Could we... Well, okay, I have a couple other cards I want your opinion on.
Hit me.
Because I set them aside for your opinion. So we have...
My body's ready.
Your body is ready. And it's beautiful. Cartographer's Hawk. It is... It's 1 and a white for a 2/1. Hold on. I'll get real close to the mic for this.
Oh, yeah.
It's 1 and a white for a 2/1 bird.
Okay, yeah.
It has flying. And when it deals combat damage to a player who controls more lands than you return it to its owner's hand. If you do, you may search your library for a plains card, put it onto the battlefield tapped, and then shuffle your library. Stop it. I can't breathe.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie to you. I actually didn't hear any of that because I was so
Oh my god.
trying to fake breathe heavy.
When it deals combat damage to a player who controls more lands than you return the bird to your hand, and if you do, you search your library for a plains, and you put it on the battlefield tapped, and then you shuffle your library.
I don't think that's a situation that we're gonna have to deal with.
Megan in chat is redeeming 300 points to disable me doing ASMR, so I appreciate that. I need to update my little points thingy.
Stop me from doing ASMR.
Epic Rick says, Wedge, because of these sounds you are making, I would like to rescind the nice things I have said about you.
Okay, well that's just toxic. All right, I thought we were having a great evening. We're just hanging out, building Magic the Gathering deck. See, this is why, I'm leaving.
No, please return.
Okay, fine, I'm not.
Netherborn Altar. What do you think? I don't think we really need it.
Netherborn Altar?
I don't think we really need it. This is actually going in my Phage deck, fun fact, but it's a 2-mana artifact, and we tap it, put a soul counter on Netherborn Altar, and then put our commander into our hand from the command zone, and then we lose 3 life for each soul counter on it. So if we have people who are consistently killing Lurrus, it'll just make it easier to cast Lurrus, but we will be losing life.
I'm not sure we need that.
No, because if Lurrus was like 5 mana, then I would say we need it, but he's only 3. So I don't feel too bad about it.
I think we're okay.
Let's see.
I feel like there should be other douchey artifacts we can play.
Really, there should be. Hold on, I got an idea. This is where we go to the advanced search.
Advanced search.
Sunday at the Thunderdome. Okay. Oh, I should probably do 2 or less. How do I do 2 or less on Scryfall? I've always tried to figure that out. 2 generic mana.
Oh, hey, doggy. Hello.
Is there a puppy?
Yeah, he came to say hi.
Yes, a little puppy. Hello, puppy.
Yeah, it's my little boy Moo.
Aww. I love the pictures y'all post of your perfect little pup.
Oh
so
yeah,
cute.
He's brilliant.
He's so small.
So he came up next to me, laid down, and then turned himself around. So now his belly's up because he wants belly scratch.
I like to go like pat 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 because my dog has like a very gigantic tummy, and whenever I put her on her back, her tummy becomes taut and I like to play on her tummy like drums, like do 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 do, and it makes a hollow sound because she has such a like a taut tummy. It's really funny because it's like do 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 do. Oh, chat's giving us some good stuff. Let's see. Let's see. Mesmeric Orb, somebody said. And
oh, that card is an ass and a half.
Let's see it. Mesmeric. Whenever a permanent becomes untapped, that permanent's controller puts the top card of his or her life. That actually won't hurt us. That won't hurt us too bad.
I think we could be douchier.
Okay.
What if we played Nile Spellbomb? Because, like, no one actually deserves cards in their graveyard, and we just keep getting cards.
Yeah, that actually is a really good idea. I think this is, like, I'm not gonna lie, this is already feeling pretty fine-tuned. I keep forgetting.
I think if somebody asked what's happening, if I had to describe it, it would be, we're not doing anything quickly, but we're doing it.
Yeah. We're just
like a lot is happening,
doing
but,
it.
You know, a lot is happening, but like at a comfortable pace.
Yeah, people will be like, "What are you doing, Chase?" I'm like, "Doing it, just straight doing it."
What are you doing? What are you doing?
Get.
Mind your own goddamn business.
Oh my god. Please come back on. Please play. Just please keep coming back on. I'm dying.
Do you not know this is just literally who I am 24 hours a day?
I love it. I love it.
Like if you're in my house, you know, sometimes we'll be in the shower, be like, time to soap up! Just who I am. Oh, I made my dog jump. I'm sorry, man.
You can't scare the little baby.
Nope, he's sleeping again. That was really quick.
Little baby, little chub. Can you smack your dog's tummy next to the microphone so I can hear it?
Honestly, he's so fluffy that you would hear nothing.
Aww.
He's so fluffy that any sound is just dampened.
Okay, so we got some
He's
other...
a little fluff monster.
We have other things in chat.
Up?
So Megan says, for real, I think running effects that cheat commander attacks are highly important for this. This deck will stall hard without Lurrus in play. Which is...
The goal is to make... The goal is to make an aristocrat deck that doesn't necessarily need Lurrus.
Yeah.
But just with Lurrus makes the deck's penis like 10 feet long. Right?
Wait, what did you say?
Table and just drop it.
What did you say?
We're gonna make the deck's penis 10 feet long. Penis.
That's what I thought you said.
Well, I'm just making sure that you heard me say 10-foot long penis. All right, we're good.
That's like 2 $5 footlongs. No, it's not. That's not how math works. That is not how math works. I'm so fucking stupid.
I'm so
what
hungry.
the fuck?
Wait, what? Are we suddenly playing the penis game?
Okay.
In fact, I've never lost.
Okay.
I've won the penis game in PE class in high school. I've won it in a library, in a hospital, in a church, at a traffic light, in a graveyard when I was really young and had no respect for anyone.
In a graveyard?
I was like 7. Like, what do you want?
For you to be well behaved at a young age.
I was told specifically that this was not a family-friendly stream.
Yeah, it was not,
so
and you out the gate.
Fuck poo shit ass penis.
Ophidian, we do have Cruel Celebrant in here. Hello, 010.
That's true, yeah, we do. Yeah, if we're gonna put Fleshback Marauder in, we have to put in Playcrafter.
Playcrafter. Also, I found a card, and it was gonna be a joke card, but I have to tell you, this is actually one of my favorite, abilities, or, well, mechanics, I should say, in Magic. Because I used to have a deck that actually had a card in here, and it worked very well. I like banding a lot.
What?
Yeah, I found Baton of Morale. It's a 2-mana artifact, and I can tap 2 and target creature gains banding until end of turn.
Oh, sorry, I fell asleep for a second.
I
What are we
like-
talking about?
I like banding.
Banding doesn't go in this deck.
What?
You know what? I'm not even going to talk about how useless banding is. Let's just ignore that for a second.
I do have 2. I do. Hold on. 0 Wedge is my guest. Wedge is my guest on this lovely stream this evening.
Hello, it is I.
The Wedge, yes.
It is I, Wedge Senpai.
Wedge Senpai. Wedge Kun, I love you.
Wedge Key.
Don't
make me go Animu like you don't understand. I'm the biggest weeb.
You don't understand. Do you know ALK alters?
Yeah, yes.
Most beautiful person ever. I love playing Magic with him. He'll come on stream and he'll be like, Chase, I really wish you would do those. And he'll just keep on going forever.
Not this guy.
I actually have a serious idea. This is a serious one.
No. Alright, go ahead. What's up?
Blackblade Reforged.
Why?
Oh no, it's a good card. Sorry.
Okay, listen, there are plenty of good cards. Okay, Curd Ape is a good card, but it can't go in this deck, now can it?
Okay, hear me out. Hear me out. Hold
I would
on.
love to.
Hold on. Hold on.
Yep, do it. I'm ready.
What's the CMC? Bone? Do you want to run Bone Saw?
Why would I want to run Bone Saw?
It's a 0 CMC.
I thought you wanted the deck to be functional!
I do want it to be functional. I just remembered Bone Saw was a card.
Bloody frickin' shit, Chase. God damn it.
My tummy hurts. Okay.
I'm honestly gonna be surprised if the cops don't get called on me.
Abby's gonna
It
be
can't
like,
work
what
without
the
Bone
fuck?
Saw? Alright, I'm gonna start banning chat. I'm not a mod, but I'm gonna ban someone.
How do I ban? Hammer ban!
I'm gonna go ban you all in my chat. How about that?
Just take a screenshot and preemptively type. Oh my god. Oh, I did find a card. I'm literally
Congratulations.
I'm just literally throwing shit out here.
Guys, I found a card. It's called a swamp. Why?
It's called Carnage Altar.
Okay, sounds familiar, but I don't remember the exact wording. Hit me.
It's a 2-mana artifact at our peak and prime of our life. Tap 3, sack a creature, draw a card. It's not great, but I'm trying to just find shit.
I understand.
I understand where you're coming from, and I want you to know you're dumb. You're stupid. Please don't run this card.
Like, listen, I just want you to know that I respect your opinion, but you're a dumb slut.
I just want you to know, I don't respect you as a creator, and I just need you to know that you should probably stop. And I'm saying this as a friend.
I'm saying this as a friend.
As a friend.
But I came here to tell you that you're trash.
You're a piece of shit. Please stop.
You're literally garbage.
Hold on, you get up real close to the mic and you're like, listen, I want you to know that you were pretty, but like, that's about it.
Oh, I'm pretty, thank you.
Yeah, every time I do something stupid, my friends will be like, Chase, you were so pretty. I'm like, thank you. Thank you. You were so
Okay, do you know how
pretty.
that goes with me? Because I don't even have the pretty. This is exactly how it goes. Wedge, you're being a dumb fucking idiot again. Alright? Nothing you've ever done has value, and you're a stupid bitch. Like, you know what? That's fair. You know what? You're right. You're a good friend. Thank you for that. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. You know what? I will go get you the right kind of milk. I apologize.
The right kind of milk?
Well, you know, sometimes you get skim milk, and it's a whole thing.
Okay. I have another card idea. I'm just gonna keep pitching shit cards until you find one you like.
No. I have a good card.
Oh, do you? You do?
Yeah,
What's a
I
good
actually
card?
do.
What's a good card?
Return to the ranks.
Return to the
I think
ranks.
it's actually literally made for this deck.
I'm gonna say. Convoke. Return X target card. You know what? You were right about that. Do you want to hear my card idea?
You know what, Chase? I would love nothing more
I would
than to hear your card
absolutely
idea.
despise it.
Hit
Please
me.
don't.
Hit me.
Corrupted Graphstone.
Read it to me.
It is 2 mana. It's from Shadows. It ETB's tapped, but you tap it and you can choose a color of a card in your graveyard and you add 1 mana of that color to your mana pool.
How many? Do we have any mana rocks yet?
We have a handful, but they're the weird ones. So when I say the weird ones, we have Lotus Petal, Wafer's Bauble. We have technically Golden Egg, Mind Stone, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, maybe we should use good artifacts, like
Arcane Signet. It's 2 mana.
Orzhov Signet would be great.
I said
Orzhov Signet was super good.
I said Arcane Signet, sir.
Oh, I said Orzhov Signet.
I said Arcane. I said Arcane.
Arcane Signet's also very good, and we should put it in.
I'm gonna put in both Arcane Signet. Hold on, let me get out my deep voice. This is what I do.
Give me pictures of Spider-Man.
I'm going to put an Arcane Signet as well as an Orzhov Signet so that we can get mana.
That's my sexy voice. How'd you know that?
I live under your bed.
Hello, ladies.
We don't yet. Meg, you're right. We do not need Soul Ring because, like, we're going to be doing pretty fine with, like, the colorless stuff, I think. Thank you.
We're also not that degenerate.
And our evil voice is good. This is my bolus voice. I can't do it very long because then I start to...
Are we playing Commander Sphere?
Isn't that 3
Commander
mana?
Sphere is pretty good.
It's
but it's still really good, just in general.
Yes.
I mean, I guess we could run the chromatic, whatchamacallits, the one
Chromatic
mana
Lantern?
one, like cantrip.
What?
The chromatic sphere?
Chromatics? What?
I know, I'm old. Shut up.
Hold on, wait.
It's an old card.
Until Lurrus gets murdered 5 times. Chromatic Sphere. Tap and sack it. Add 1 mana. We have Chromatic Sphere.
It's drawn as a card?
You know what? I'm gonna do it, Wedge. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna put in Soul Ring. I have to.
Oh, you know what? I'm okay with that.
I'm okay with it too. Meg is right. I'm afraid that we're gonna lose Lurrus, our baby, our child.
No one's gonna kill Lurrus because we don't invite them to Commander games.
We don't do that. Listen, everybody. If you play against my Commander deck, I want you to know that you can't kill my Commander. My dad said so, and he's Mark Rosewater. So.
If you kill my Commander, I'm gonna tell my 38,000 Twitter followers that you don't wear pants when you leave the house.
That you're poopy.
Disgusting, trash, child, garbage person.
I'm gonna tell you you're poopy.
Okay, well that's a little far.
That's a little far.
That's a little much. You might want to cool that one down.
Meg said, I will literally cast murder targeting Lurrus.
Okay, what the absolute shitballs? That's just rude.
I'm wheezing. I'm getting concerned. Okay. I want you to know that we have 74 cards, so we should probably start putting in some lands, because this is looking...
on you. When I make a deck, I start at like 200, so...
Oh my god. The price for this deck is not that bad.
Lands.
Okay.
Lands are fun, right?
Lands are fun.
Okay, what cool ass lands can we
let's
play?
let's put in a Bajuka box so people know we mean business.
I mean, they are permanents that are 2 mana or less. You can play them again.
No, we can't. Unfortunately, I was looking through the rules here.
It doesn't. Oh, it's cast. Shit,
yeah, Lurrus doesn't let you play lands from your graveyard. You should
cast,
see the amount of notes and rules on Scryfall for Lurrus. There's a lot.
Okay, let's see, what else could we play?
Someone said High Market, and I like that because that's another way to sack stuff.
High Market's good.
Meg says you can cast Zoetic Cavern from the yard. What is Zoetic Cavern? And that makes me excited.
Is that the Morphe boy?
How did that get Mizia
Zoetic Cavern the one that's a creature?
I typed in Zoetic. Huh? Zoetic Cavern, tapped out colorless. Morph 2. You may cast this card face down as a 2/2 creature for 3. So could we do that? Is this allowed?
Does it say? I mean, it's an alternate. I mean, it is a casting cost.
It is a casting cost.
Because it says you can cast, And that's all we're really doing is casting,
You know,
right?
let's go ahead. Let's shock people. They'll be like, you can't do that, and I'm like, yes, I can.
That's actually exactly how they say that. Whenever anyone says, they're like, they always start with like the double snicker. But what if
yeah.
we did something with Phyrexian Tower? God, what are we? Made of freaking sapphires?
Oh wait, I almost typed that in.
Isn't Tower kind of cheap now? What if we did like the
Phyrexian Tower is $12. That's not bad. I've put
that's
Wastelands
not bad.
in here. Let's do it.
We have a decent number of enchantments, right?
We have a fuck ton of enchantments.
All right, we should do the Hall of Heliod's Generosity. I think that's what it's called.
Yeah, I actually love that
you,
card.
Yeah, the one that lets you top an enchantment. That's pretty good.
Generosity. I forgot how to spell words.
Cabal coffers, isn't that like 650,000 euro now?
It's $60. I would know because I wanted to buy one for my phage and I got sad. Bazaar of Baghdad.
Okay, all right. I guess I'll just go sell a house.
Honestly, hold on. I want to know specifically how much it is.
I'm assuming it's like 1,500, 2,000.
Oh my god, you were on the money. It's exactly 1,500.
Nice.
Damn. That's why he's got the 5 digits on his Twitter, y'all. Because he remembers the shit.
That's why, because I can guess what Bazaar Baghdad.
You walk up to a bar, you're like, hey, you know I know the price of Bazaar Baghdad off the top of my head.
You know I know what this is worth. You give me that Twitter follow.
Sarah Sanctum. We do not have Sarah Sanctum money.
Jesus Christmas.
Cabal. What's Cabal?
Everybody here is like Daddy Warbucks in this chat.
Daddy Warbucks. Cabal Stronghold, add... Should we do, like, the Urborg and the Well, no, if we did Urborg, then, like, Cabal Stronghold wouldn't be that bad. Same with for Coffers.
I mean, Urborg helps our opponents, is what I've always said. I've always said that Urborg is beneficial to the enemy, and I don't play it.
Okay. Let's see. Cabal Coffers goes down severely in mono black. Awaken the Erstwhile is a wheel you can run, says Epicrick. Awaken the Erstwhile.
Awaken the Erstwhile. I don't remember that card.
I know it because I see it all the time. It's 5 mana for sorcery. Each player discards all cards in their hand and then creates that many 2/2 black zombie creature tokens. That's not... We don't draw those cards back, though.
What if we ran Westvale Abbey?
That is a good one, actually.
Because
we can
aristocrats,
yeah.
and we're good Magic players.
Westvale Abbey. That you can run, yes. Meg says Dark Deal is a wheel we can run. Each player...
We can run Dark Deal. We can. That's true.
And then draws
that's
them.
Pretty decent.
Yeah, that's good for... Let me just let me put it in there. Someone said Gaia Reach Sanitarium. That's a way we can draw a card. I mean, our opponents will draw a card too, but we might need it.
I mean, it is a loot effect.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
And I like the art. It makes me happy.
Look up Buried Ruin, I think it's called. I think it's the one you sack and it lets you recur an artifact to your hand.
Yeah, tap 2, tap sack it, return target artifact from graveyard to hand. Honestly, if we get yeah. Somebody said Castle Lockdwayne. Let's see it. Castle Lock. What? I typed in castle.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced Castly, but whatever.
I'm pretty sure it's pronounced C-assle.
Seattle.
Yep. We draw... That is a good... It gives us some card draw. Let's add that in there. Castle... Oh, how many lands should we be running in here? Because our curve is insanely low. Like, I'm looking at that curve and I'm like, that's a little bit curvy, you know? This is really low. Like, I think we could get away with running an Meg says 36. Bye, Steve! Bye, Trap. 25 to 30. Maybe like, hold on, Wedge, are you still here? Did I lose him again? Did I lose him again? Oh my god. Did I lose him again? Let's see. I'm gonna disappear this so I can go. Can you not hear me talking this entire? Yes, you are gone. This is a great stream because I'm gonna make a metaphor here. Wedge, I am like Lurrus, okay? And Wedge is my 2 CMC permanent. Every time he goes to the graveyard, which is the shadow realm, and he disappears, and then me being Lurrus, I return him. Metaphor. Son of a biscuit, damn it, internet assholes. You know that image from the Emperor's New Groove where where the guy, the dad is like, and when the sun just hits it just right. That's how I'm feeling right now. I cannot afford a lion's eye diamond. Just run some Black Lotuses. Who needs lands? Listen. Well, let me just put back my display capture. And we're gonna wait for, hold on, let me see. I feel so bad that he is disappearing. Oh my god, Meg, thank you. I appreciate you. You're truly, I mean, it's actually, you're truly a beautiful help when doing these streams, so I appreciate it. I'm actually dead. I'm not gonna lie here. I am the queen of technical difficulties, so when they happen, and not to me, I'm like, you know what? This is fine. So, you guys can watch me do this. You could draw something in paint. Do I even use paint? Paint. Can you see that? Can you see that? You can see that. Cool. Okay. Let's draw something in paint while we wait for Wedge, which he will return soon. And hopefully you guys can see this. Okay, so let's make our canvas a little bigger. While we wait for the return of Wedge, do you guys want to drop in chat what do you think I should draw in paint? How are you finding writing the articles? Are you loving it? Have you found it differs from the streaming content? Yes, I'm actually really loving it. It's super fun. It stresses me out a lot, but it's not it that stresses me out. It's me. I stress myself out. I tend to be a perfectionist, so I'm always like, I have to be perfect. And when I feel like I'm not perfect, I get really, like beat 'em up on myself. But I've received nothing but positive responses from what I've written, and that makes me feel more confident as a creator.
Everything on the internet is stupid and I hate it.
Hi, you've returned. I was about to draw people with MS Paint. Welcome back. Hello.
How many plans do you have for doing things when I lose connection?
Somebody in chat gave me the idea, and I asked him, and I actually like that. So if you do lose connection, I do have the opportunity to draw again.
Great.
Okay.
So I asked on Twitter.
Yes.
And they were just rolling internet blackouts all across Great Britain right now.
Really?
Yeah, it's pretty exciting.
Maybe you should have stayed in America, but I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
That's what we sound like right now. I'm
sorry. Do you want a crisp?
Wow. Wow. I'm feeling, I'm gonna go drink some tea to deal with this attack on my character.
I'm sorry. You want a biscuit?
Okay, I still don't actually know what a biscuit is.
Yeah, it's a
because
cookie.
Everyone here seems to think that they're goddamn different shit.
Everyone in biscuit is I'm from the South, so it's like the little like Pillsbury biscuits.
First of all, I've used the word y'all more than you. Are you sure you're from the South?
Yes, unfortunately I am.
I apologize for that.
Thank you.
Any who's a what's it?
Any who's a what's it? Lands.
Everyone here says that what they think a biscuit is correct, but even in England, I've heard biscuit defined like 4 different ways. So honestly, I could look at a pancake and be like, "Is that a fucking biscuit?" And someone would say yes.
Yeah. Biscuits to me are the little like Pillsbury things, and then a cookie is a cookie, and a crisp is a fucking potato chip. Okay, it's called a chip. It's a chip. It's a chip.
Yeah, it's more confusing over here when you talk about fries and chips and crisps all together.
I don't even know.
There's just it's everything's made up. Everything's made up. It's all nonsense.
It is all nonsense. You know what?
All right, so where were we?
Time has no meaning. Everything's fine.
Time is nothing. Existence is futile.
Everything's
the world is over.
Everything's great. It's fine. So for lands, shit. I just remembered something. Wedge. So
Yo, what up, girl?
you are very lucky to be playing, to be doing this with me right now, because last week I did a kind of deck like this, where I did like kind of like fucking aristocrat stuff, and a couple cards are coming to my memory. So we have like Vindictive Vampire, which is essentially shut up.
Okay, good. Sorry.
So Vindictive Vampire and like Falcon Wrath Noble,
Ooh,
which are just
Noble's good.
yeah. So like Noble and Vampire do the same thing, like the exact same thing, except Vindictive Vampire has a higher toughness, but it doesn't fly. I know that we're doing lands, but I just remembered that right now.
I also thought of a card that isn't a land.
Yeah.
For the record, both those cards you said should absolutely go in.
Yes.
Hatebears Aristocrat should be in this deck
Okay, let's see.
because she's absurd in this strategy.
Fuck. Yeah. We're not gonna get many tokens.
Yeah, but it's when a creature dying
Mhm.
causes a triggered ability of any of our when a creature leaves the battlefield.
What about Teysa Orzhov Scion as well?
That's the
Sacrifice
the
3
sacky
white.
dudes destroy stuff.
Yeah, whenever another black creature controlled is put into a graveyard from play, so we can just sack it, get more tokens.
Oh yeah, 'cause it's another black creature.
Yeah.
Non-token. Yeah, that's good. That's good.
Karlov,
good one.
and then Teysa Orzhov Scion. Okay, Meg says they're probably not Karlov because there aren't that many death triggers, but we will be sacking a lot of stuff.
I mean, we have like a ton of our
Yeah, let's do it.
a ton of our aristocrat-y
Yeah.
treaties.
Okay, so I'm thinking fucking
I'm thinking waffles. Oh wait, we're not on the same page.
Okay, donkey.
Donkey.
Fucking what is Shrine Forsaken? What's the shock land for these colors? I forgot.
Shock. You mean Godless Shrine?
Shut up, man. I don't play this stuff. What about...
put in Bastion of Remembrance.
What the heck is? Oh my god, yeah, I know.
Remember that's from Ikoria.
That was also in my article I wrote last week. I feel really bad because I'm essentially doing another Aristocrats deck, but I didn't know.
No. This is a Hatebears deck that also Aristocrats.
Oh my god! We should call this deck Eat the Rich!
That's a good name. I get behind that.
Thank you. Okay, Bastion of Remembrance.
Eat the Rich. I like that a lot.
Oh my god.
I like that a lot.
And I can
Eat
do
Rich works.
I can literally type the intro Would you like to seize the means of production? And that's the article. Just that one phrase, and then the deck list. And I don't explain anything. I explain nothing. We're just leaving it at that.
Oh god.
No
funny.
explanation in my deck tech. Figure it out yourself.
Eat the rich. Big eat.
Okay.
Can't argue with that.
I keep coughing. I'm gonna die.
Been there.
You're making
Still
me.
there. Living the dream.
Are you okay?
Me?
Yes.
I've been teetering on death for like, I don't know, since I came out the womb.
Since I came
They're
out.
like, was this a mistake? I don't know.
Oh,
Is he gonna make it?
another name idea from the tomb to the womb. No, from womb to tomb. From womb to the tomb. I don't know. That makes me nervous. I don't want to do that one. So let's see.
Jesus, that's awful.
I got that from Bob's Burgers, where they go, "We're Belchers from the womb to the tomb," and I like it. I like Bob's Burgers.
Bob's Burgers is a great show.
It is a good show. Okay,
Freaking hysterical.
lands. Do you want to do Orzhov Basilica, or do we need it?
Not really.
Mm.
Are we running Mentor of the Meek? No, I just remembered.
No, we're not, but we're doing that now.
We should probably put that in there.
Mentor of the Meek.
See, it's pretty good.
Mentor of the Meek.
Meek.
I do have Temple of Silence in here already because that is a good scry land. Okay, I'm just gonna like type in like Orzhov lands EDH and hope to God nothing bad pops up on the internet. I have no concept. We don't
Orzhov lands EDH. I get behind that.
listen. I feel.
I mean,
these
you
are,
could run the normal shit. You could run like
I don't
Isolated
normally.
Chapel.
Yeah, I don't normally play Orzhov, so all of this is actually really new for me. I'm like,
Command Tower.
oh my fucking god, Command Tower.
Frickin'
dumbass.
Silent Clearing, the Horizon
Silent
Canopy.
What is silent
Yeah,
clearing?
the Orzhov Horizon Canopy.
What? Hold on. Is that a... What? Hold on, wait. What? Wait, hold on. I can't find it. I'm gonna Google it.
What? Wait a minute. What? But like, what?
I'm sorry.
But like, what about what?
But what about...
What about
Oh my god, yeah. Let's
see what
do
else
that.
we can run Fetid Heath. Fetid Heath is good. That's the, whatchamacallit? Filterland. Pretty good.
Filterland. And I think after that, we can just run basics, right?
I mean, we basic.
Someone said
We go
maze.
basic.
Someone said maze of Ith.
Try hard not. I mean, Maze of Ith is great.
Do we need that though? Because it just
Is it
seems
weird that I, like want our opponents to like try to attack us just so we can show them how awfully unimportant and just nonsensical it is.
that's a $17 land.
I mean, we could run Mystifying Maze instead if you want to run that, but run something cheap.
What is mystifying maze?
It's Maze of Ith, but with an inferiority complex.
Tap 4, tap it. It still gives us mana. Maybe just running basics. Do you think we should just run basics left in here?
We could try a few utility lands since we're 2 colors. What if we did like Mortuary Mire's pretty good. I know that recurs a creature back to the top of your library.
Fucking Witch's Cottage.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Witch's Cottage is really good because we can
That's a good one.
get some stuff back.
Do we want to make it very scary to attack us?
Yes.
Then we can run Vault of the Archangel.
Oh.
Just give all our shit Death Touch at a moment's notice. Speaking of, we can run Shambling Vent. We can turn that into a creature in a pinch if we need to stack something.
Okay, so we'll do Shambling Vent Vault.
Ooh, Castle Ardenvale also creates it's the White Castle from Throne.
Yep.
Creates little peeps.
And then Megan Chat says we need to run Martyr's Bond. Why did I forget what that card does?
I don't remember.
I don't remember either. I'm sorry. That is pretty good. Do you want to hear?
What the heck just happened over there?
What, me?
Yeah.
I was just laughing.
Hit me. What is it?
Martyr's Bond is a 4.
Oh, yes.
And
Oh, God.
2 white enchantment.
Yeah, do it.
I can't do it, man. You keep pushing me. You keep pushing me.
Sorry, good. Sorry, good.
When it or another non-land permanent you control is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, each opponent sacrifices a permanent that shares a card type with it.
I mean, that's pretty awesome. It is how much mana? It's expensive,
6,
right?
but you know what? We have Hall of Heliod's Generosity.
God, yeah, that is pretty cool. I mean, I'm cool putting it in there for nonsense.
And we can always cut it if we need to. So let me...
Yeah, I do like nonsense.
Let me see where our heavier colors are.
Our heavier of 2 colors.
I need to know so we can plan for the lands better. It looks like a good even split. This is the part where I awkwardly count. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Oh, we
5,
forgot
6,
some.
7,
I think we might have forgotten a few really good enchantments.
6. Really?
Yeah, I got. Somebody messaged me on Twitter.
Someone messaged you on Twitter?
Yeah, they were like, "Oi!" Like, shit. Okay.
Oh no, what is it?
Look up Field of Souls.
Oh, I know that card. Why am I forgetting it though? We get spirits. Let's do it. No, some of our little hate guys are little not our hate bears, but our fucking shit. Our aristocrats won't trigger off of non-token. Off of tokens.
That's true. That's true.
So should we? Because some of them don't trigger off tokens.
I mean, there's also. Oh God, what in the hell?
It was Cruel Celebrant. Well, Cruel Celebrant triggers off of creatures. So, well, all creatures. Oi. Let's see. Scrubland seems decent. What is Scrubland? Like.
Okay, wait, okay.
Scrubland is expensive.
We could play something super cheeky.
Mm-hmm. What's the cheeky thing?
Look up Fanatical Devotion.
I know exactly what that card is. I remember it.
Pretty cheeky.
I typed in Fanatic Calm. I didn't mean to.
Fanatical.
I do like Fanatical Devotion. Let's run that. Because I actually run that in my Atla Palani deck. Because I kill my eggs.
Nani?
How do you eat your eggs?
I don't like eggs.
You don't?
I know, it sucks. I hate it.
Oh no. Is it because like didn't you post that you just kind of like hate eggs now because of like keto?
No, I'm saying I've never liked eggs.
You've
and
never
I've
liked
always
eggs?
Wished that I would.
Oh.
Dude, it's a curse. Like, this is. I remember I ranted about it. This is how I know that you can't choose to like or dislike the taste of something. There's nothing I want more in my whole life than to like eggs. It would make my life so much easier. But even the smell of the eggs just nauseates me beyond reason. Like, I can't get near them. I can't eat them. I've tried eggs over and over again, year after year. And I cannot eat eggs. I can't. I hate it. I'm so mad. I wish I could like eggs.
They're
like
so
a normal
beautiful.
person.
Okay.
Now I'm upset.
You've upset me, Chase.
You've upset me.
Clearly, you suck, and I hate you.
Listen, I think it's pretty clear that you're awful.
Yeah. Someone said Legion's Landing.
We would have to attack with 3 creatures to flip it.
We would need creatures. I do like the idea of it, and we can get it back, but the flipping for the 3 is gonna be kind of hard.
Yeah, we're not gonna do a lot of the flippity whippity.
The flippity whippity. Someone said chrono something. Oh, whoa, that is a weird worded card. Until your next turn, creatures can't attack you, and you exile it with 3 time counters on it.
Ooh, Chronomantic Escape. I played that last night. That card's hysterical.
It does look horrible.
It's a pillow for a card, though.
Do we need it? I don't know.
We're not a pillow for deck, I don't think.
I don't think so. Okay, so fuck. I need to count my lands. Okay, I can do this. I just need to know how much of each symbol I have, and somebody told me there's a calculator for it, but I'm stubborn and lazy, and I don't know how to do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 33, 1, 2, 3, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46. 46 white. So I'm gonna type in the number 46 here. This is how I do this. Unfortunately, I'm this kind of person. 1, 2. I'm really bad when it comes to this. People are like, just put it in a calculator, and I'm like, I want to count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Hey, you can't trust machines. Am I right?
9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46.
All right, Chet,
47,
I'm going to
40,
talk to you while
49.
she's counting like a crazy
I finished.
person.
I finished.
So I was on... No, I'm busy. I'm already talking. So... So just randomly on my Twitter What's Happening page that sends me push updates that I can't find a way to stop. The most recent update said deadly attack at erotic spa in Toronto was incel terrorism, police allege.
What?
That is what my phone decided was worth pushing to my notifications.
I'm very confused. I'm very confused.
Well,
oh my god. Okay.
thanks, Twitter. I really appreciate that.
So now,
right, anyways.
So the good news is we have about almost an even split. We have 46. We have 46 white mana symbols and 49, and that's not including the stuff that could be in the spells, like in there. Oh my god. Meg goes, there goes the monetization if there is. He just said every single word that does that. I'm not monetized on YouTube, thank god. I don't have to worry about that stuff like Wedge over here.
My YouTube is squeaky clean.
Squeaky clean.
It is. I've never cursed on my channel ever.
Okay, let's see.
It's fucking family friendly.
It is family friendly. That's why you're on here going off. Let's see.
All day.
All day. So now I need to figure out, we have our lands right here, and I just need to figure out which one's tap for white and which one's tap for black to get a good concept if we can do a 50-50 split, and then we should be good, especially if...
Have you thought about just doing it? Like Nike? They say just do it, and they seem to be doing alright.
Now we're gonna get sued by Nike.
But my dad owns Nike, so like, we're fine.
4, 5, 6, no, 5, 6.
Oh my god, are you rapidly aging? What's happening?
8, 9, 10.
What the fuck?
I'm just doing my best. Okay, I got 10 lands. I got 10 lands that tap for black, and 1, 2, 3.
It's like a geriatric account.
4, 5.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay, that hurt my throat. I can't do that anymore. Okay, I have 10 lands that tap for black and 7 for white. So let's do. Should we do 34 lands, or should we go up higher? Our curve is so low.
Our curve is so low.
Yeah.
It's so low.
So really,
I think we're okay.
I can.
34 is like probably fine, and we also have a lot of we have a lot of card draw, even like incidental card draw. 34 seems okay. We can do a lot with only a few lands.
So let's see.
Okay. Sheepwave. All right. Listen. Okay, you fail to understand. All right. That when people sit down to play against us, okay. All right. If they're gonna know that if they kill Lurrus, they're gonna get a punch in the face.
Meg, Here's what I'll do. Because when I write, I have to write a thing called fridge thoughts. That's like me thinking about this deck after the stream is done. So I'll probably just literally sit down and I'll be like, Meg told me to run like better protection for a commander, and I didn't do it. That'll be the fridge thoughts. Okay, if we are running 34 lands, then I have some news for you.
No cuts. Nice.
We have to cut 15 cards.
15? That's it?
Just 15. Also,
Oh wow, that's better than the 200 I had to cut the other day.
right? Megan
do
says
that.
Kaya's ghost form. What do you think about Kaya's ghost form?
It's a really cheap enchantment we can keep bringing back. It's pretty good.
Should we add
Like,
it?
yeah, Kaya's ghost form actually fits pretty decent.
Yeah. We don't have any planeswalkers in here, by the way, which always makes me feel like I'm doing something wrong when I don't run it.
No, you're not. It's fine.
I do have an idea of a good one, though.
Planeswalkers are boring.
They are boring. They do bore me. Okay. Okay. We now have 16 cards to get rid of. So
Okay.
while I get lipstick all over my pop filter,
Oh my god, me too.
I love you, Wedge. Can you hear me in your ear?
It's like I can feel the lipstick.
Can you hear my breathing? Just
Oh god, I hate my life.
I'm
Alright,
sorry.
so
So
we have to cut. Wait, we have to cut 60. Oh shit, Dead Man's Chest is
Yeah,
a great idea.
Literally, people are giving us really good ideas.
Fuck Dead Man's. Where the hell were you guys like 6 hours ago?
They're the same people.
Okay, well you're all slackers.
They're not. They're really beautiful and they're very helpful to me, and I love
I
them.
didn't say they weren't beautiful. Okay, they're obviously all very attractive. I think we can all agree on that.
Each one of you are very sexy people.
Okay, it's like I'm having a tent sale at Gander Mountain. Okay.
Okay, so now we have to cut 17 cards.
All right.
Literally,
we can do
this
we can do
happens every time. I'm like, okay, we need to cut cards, and then everybody's like, oh, you should put this in, and I'm like, fuck. Okay, we have to cut 18 cards.
All right. Okay, so we're not cutting anything. That's 2 mana.
That's like everything. Okay, here, let me look at the deck. We have. This is gonna be a lot. Are you ready to hear this? We have
Okay, yeah, do it.
36 creatures,
Okay.
14 artifacts.
Okay.
We have 21 enchantments.
Oh god, that's too many.
Yeah,
Alright.
we have 5 instants, which is good. I think 6 sorceries, which I also think is good. So I think we really need to touch the enchantments a lot.
I would say comfortably we have to cut around 10 enchantments.
Fuck, that's like half.
Like 8 to 10 enchantments probably. Except for alright, so we have to cut the ones that have the least amount of synergy with everything else we're doing. So let's go one by one, starting from the top.
Okay, so I also want to make sure that so Chad is also saying I don't like most of the Hatebears in this. I feel like it's kind of fun. It's a fun take on it. That I feel like is kind of unique to it, and I'm kind of vibing with it. As for the Center Sorceries, cutting all of them while we cannot cast them off of Lurrus, I think we really need to do it. And Meg also just pointed out something super important, that Hushbringer literally shuts down our own deck, so we should cut Hushbringer.
Not lol, cut it.
Yeah, I just realized that. Thank you, Meg. Should not
Alright,
be
cut
running.
Hushbringer, then we're gonna okay.
There you go.
Bitter Blossom bot. Nice shout out, bot. Nice shout out. I appreciate that.
My robot is pretty great. I would date Bitter Blossom Bot if I could. Okay, so 21 enchantments.
Let's not save these. All right, start from the top, and we'll do a yay or nay.
Okay, we'll do a yay or nay. We have Deafening Silence.
I mean, I like it, but I don't know if we need it.
We don't need it. We really
All right,
don't.
cut
Like
it.
the thing is, it's
Cut it.
hateful, but I think that we need to focus more. I mean, fuck it. This is what I hate. I hate cutting stuff.
We're trying to keep the best of the best. This is actually something I'm generally good at. So
Okay.
Like,
I don't mean to toot my own
so
horn, but
hard.
like I'm like fucking better than you, Chase. So just
That
cut
is literally not what I say. It's like you're hearing different words when I say them.
That literally happens all the time.
Jesus.
Literally-
that's based on our conversations
Yeah.
that we've had.
Yeah.
Based on how you respond to me, I'm like, did
Yeah.
I say different words?
Yeah.
Like, am I speaking a language that she does not understand? Anyway, okay. Anyway, we don't need deafening silence. Done with this shit.
My chest hurts from coughing and laughing hard. Okay. Kaya's ghost form is the next one.
That's a keep for now.
I like it. Sinister Concoction.
I still think that's a really good card for this deck.
Okay. Soul Snare.
Probably not. I don't think we need it.
Okay, we'll cut Soul Snare.
When are they going to remove the deck limit in EDH? Probably when they bring back Band as Commander. As in never!
Oh my god. I love you. This is quite lovely. Vampiric Rites. I like Vampiric Rites.
I like Vampiric Rites as well.
It's cheap. We get a card draw. We get a life. Animate Dead.
Yes, keep it.
Bitter
Really
Blossom. Here's the deal. I'm a biased person.
Your bot is called Bitter Blossom, so
It literally.
I got that. I got that feeling from you.
I love Bitter Blossom. Do we really need it? Is the thing. Like, I love this card.
I don't think we need it.
I don't think we need it.
I think the fact that it's pure power was carrying it. It definitely made me like want it to be in there. But we don't need it. If we're in a situation where we need to cut enchantments, we don't need it.
Yeah, Chad is agreeing. Actually agreeing here that it is nice, but it doesn't really need to be in here. And I would also agree with them. As much as I really want to add my little salt to it, the bot will get.
Chad is beautiful and smart and has the sexual prowess of a lion.
Oh my god.
Continue.
Okay, Meg says Soul Snare reads nobody ever attacks you ever again. I might want to. We'll think about Soul Snare. We do have Seal of Cleansing, which does the same thing as Soul Snare, right?
Yeah, but Seal of Cleansing's better. It's just a better version of it.
Yes. No.
No, wrong card.
Yeah, we should put Soul Snare back in here, actually.
Yeah, no, put Soul. I was thinking of the completely wrong.
I was too, actually. That is
yeah,
completely different.
Seal of Cleansing's really good.
I just want everybody to know that Wedge said that he was very good at this, and then he just made a bad decision. So.
Okay, why are you against me?
I'm not against you. Okay.
What the shit?
Okay.
Chat, you heard. She was mean to me just now.
What are they gonna do? They're my chat.
Freaking mean to me. What? Chat, do you hear this? She's bullying me.
Meg, you're right. Thank you for pointing that out. I'm glad you said that.
Bullying me.
Okay, let's see.
Continue.
Blind Obedience.
Keep it.
I like it. Yes. Dance of the Dead. First of all, that art looks like I just fucking love this art. I need to.
It's really, really, really good. Like Dance of the Dead is just Animate Dead again, and it has such synergy with what we're doing.
Okay. Darksteel Mutation.
Really good.
Yeah.
Keep that.
I agree. Dawn of Hope. I think
That's cuttable.
Well, the reason why I'm thinking maybe not is because we're gonna be getting a lot of life with our aristocrats.
Everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I really like it. It isn't as powerful compared. Oh, okay, leave it for a second and go to the other enchantments because I like it.
I do too. Dead Man's Chest.
Keep it. That card's hilarious.
Okay. Hidden Stockpile. I do like Hidden Stockpile.
God, I do too. That's such a good aristocrat card.
Seal of Cleansing.
Keep it. It's too good. Can't get rid of it.
Bastion of Remembrance. It's also really good.
That's also really good. Shit.
Contamination. We can get rid of Contamination.
What does that do again?
It says during your upkeep, sacrifice a creature or sacrifice Contamination. Whenever a land is tapped for mana, it produces black instead of its normal type and amount. So we could probably cut
it. Yeah, we don't need that. That's not a card. Yeah, that's a.
That's not a card. It's not even real. How to get on this website? Hold on. I need to dial my phone right now. Excuse me, EDA track. You didn't. There wasn't a card. That wasn't a card.
Yeah, let me just. I'll text Dana right now.
My dad also owns EDA track.
Oh my god, I know your dad.
You know my dad. Okay, Fanatical Devotion.
I mean, we have too many enchantments. I think we have to cut it.
Okay.
But it's really cool.
It is
but
really
I don't think we
cool.
can run it.
Yeah. We can always put it back in if we need to. That's a really cool thing, is that if
Don't give him false hope like that.
You know what? Whatever. It's fine. Phyrexian Arena. We draw a card and lose a life.
Keep it.
Okay.
That card's great.
Grave Pact.
Keep it.
Dictate of Erebos.
Keep it.
Martyr's Bond. I like it, but
It's so expensive.
I'm looking through the rest of our deck, and that tied with Harvester of Souls is the most that and Command the Dreadhorde are the most expensive cards in the deck. Our highest CMC card in this deck is 6, which is 3 cards.
Right.
So we got Martyr's Bond. You have
Command the Dreadhorde. I like Martyr's Bond.
Mm-hmm.
How many enchantments are we down to now?
17. So we've cut 4.
We have to cut it. Like
Okay.
I don't unless you can think of other we need to cut more enchantments.
We do. Like the thing is, like, let me learn you something.
Oh, I'm about to get learned.
You're about to get learned. So the CMC for 17 cards, we have 1 1 1 1 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 2 3 3 4 5 6.
Okay.
Meg does make a very good point. She said you should cut Hex Mage before you cut Martyr's Bond, and I would kind of agree with that.
I'm saying so when I cut from decks, if there's a permanent type that has way more slots than it should, if there isn't direct synergy with that permanent type,
you're correct.
I make sure to cut X amount from there, no matter what.
Yeah,
so, like,
you're right.
So when we go to creatures, Vampire Hexmage, sure. But Vampire Hexmage doesn't take the spot of an enchantment.
Yeah, so we
right? Like, enchantments need to get cut, right?
Yeah.
Like, that just has to be that way.
Okay.
And it's just, like, if you put Martyr's Bond up against... Like, okay, if you look at the rest of the enchantments we have right now, which one would you cut instead of Martyr's Bond?
Yeah, you're right about that.
Because that's how we start cutting now.
I'm trying to find Martyr's Bond to cut it. It just doesn't want to be found. I would agree with you there. And also, chat makes a very good point that we should be cutting the higher CMC stuff first, considering our deck's low CMC tendencies. I cannot find Martyr's Bond anywhere. I found it. I found it. We're good. I just ate it up.
Oh yeah. Oh, that was the good.
Thank you. We got 11 cards left to cut. Alrighty,
11?
bye, Meg.
Not bad.
Have a good night, hun. Okay.
11 ain't bad.
Okay.
All right. So so that was the end of the enchantment. So we have how many now? 16.
16
enchantments.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's. All right. We should probably cut like at least 3 or 4 more. It's just too many enchantments.
Okay, so I'm looking at these things and
let's just go through them again. Like,
Okay.
or you know, how about we do process of elimination? Let's make sure we get the ones that definitely do not get cut.
Okay,
Right.
that's fair.
So we're I think just high priority are the ones that have direct interaction with what we're doing, right?
Yeah.
So
I'm gonna go ahead and cut.
Dictate of Erebos.
Yeah.
I think Grave Pact. I think Animate Dead and Dance to the Dead are both really good with what we're doing.
Maybe
Bastion of Remembrance is really good.
it pains me to say this, but maybe Darksteel Mutation, because here's like my reasoning behind it. I love this card, and I think this is a blast of a card. It's good. It's 2 mana. My thing is, when it gets hooked onto a creature, that is going to be a 0/1 indestructible, chilling out kind of dude. You use that on a commander, right? So
We're gonna eventually make them sack it, I think is the idea, though, right?
Really?
Well,
I wasn't even
okay,
thinking that far
so
ahead.
So
Maybe we should cut Dawn of Hope.
I mean, again, like Dawn of Hope is really good, but it doesn't like Darksteel Mutation. Like, obviously, if we were running Lurrus, then Darksteel Mutation like loses a lot of value, but there's a lot of sacrificing going on And we're not the only people in the game, right? It's not just us and our one opponent.
Mm-hmm.
I think that in multiplayer games, there's a lot of board wiping, there's a lot of exile effects, there's just a lot of crap that happens.
Yeah.
And there's enchantment removal, right? So if there are a lot of ways to lose Darksteel Mutation, and it's such a strong and oppressive removal spell that it feels like if we're gonna run Lurrus, it would kind of suck losing that, because I think that might be with Lurrus, I think that's the best removal spell we have.
Okay, maybe.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, if Lurrus is out.
Yeah, I would agree. I hate to say it, because, like, maybe Kaya's ghost form. I like the card, but I feel like, I don't know. This is hard, actually, because we have a lot of, like, we chose these for a reason. They function super well with what we have going on in here. So I'm actually kind of stuck.
I think Dawn of Hope is correct, like, cutting that. Because while it does, like, it's good with lifelink, it doesn't synergize as directly with all of the crap we have going on.
That's true.
Whereas Ghost Form is
Good.
really, really, really good with our commander.
Yeah.
Like,
so Dawn of Hope.
and then how many enchantments does that put us at?
We only let's see, we still got a lot. Let me find Dawn of Hope, because I have a hard time finding things on here. That's the only thing. This is my only critique of the Scryfall deck builder, is that it doesn't put everything in alphabetical order, and I wish it would, because that will make it easier to find things.
I use Tapped Out like a degenerate.
I used to use Tapped Out. But then flip, where is it? I had a guy get really mad at me because he had a really, like, gross name for his deck, and I, like, posted about it on Twitter, and he was like, this, like, left-wing liberal whatever the hell, and I was like, okay, I'm just gonna go and use a different deck.
Sure.
We have
Great.
15 enchantments. 15 enchantments.
Let's go over them again.
Keep going over them.
No, I know. Listen, this is the last time I'll be harsher with cuts.
You'll be harsher with cuts. I believe in you. Listen, honestly, this is actually going a lot faster than I expected. So, okay, Kaya's ghost form.
Keep it.
Sinister Concoction.
Keep it.
Soul Snare.
Keep it.
Vampiric Rites.
Keep it.
Animate Dead.
Keep.
Blind Obedience. I want to keep it, you know.
I know. Keep it for now. I might come back to that.
Dance of the Dead.
Keep it.
Darksteel Mutation.
Keep it.
Dead Man's Chest.
Cut it.
Cut it?
Yeah.
Let me read what it does.
If we cut, I'm almost thinking, because if we cut Dead Man's Chest, Blind Obedience, and
yeah, Dead Man's Chest doesn't seem like it really fits with our deck theme.
And if we do, let's see, I think our weakest enchantment now is in Stockpile.
Really?
Yeah, well, because I mean, it's really good. Like, I mean, it's good, but it doesn't impact the board like the rest of the enchantments we have to at this point.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna play the advocate for Hidden Stockpile here. If we have it out, almost every end step, we're gonna have something going away.
Your end step.
Oh, well, no, we're still gonna have something going away.
Sure. So positing it to you a different way. If you're an advocate for Hidden Stockpile, that means you have to replace it with something. So what do you replace it with to get rid of? Because as far as I'm concerned, power level wise, our 3 weakest enchantments are now Dead Man's Chest, Hidden Stockpile, Blind Obedience.
I would actually agree with that. I just like a Blind Obedience because it kind of fits in with our this is painful stuff. Epic Rig, the reason why I want to keep in the Bastion is because the Bastion does aristocrat stuff. So we'll cut the...
That's the main thing we're doing, I guess.
Yeah. Okay.
Like, honestly, I really think those are the 3 ones that I would cut because I think they have the least amount of impact.
So I'm gonna actually ask you a question here. If I can find the fucking.
Oh my god, I'm ready to answer a
stockpile.
question.
Where the fuck is the stockpile? So my question for you is, can we keep in blind obedience for now and see if we have anything else?
We're still going to be running too many enchantments, and you know that.
You
know
dumb
that.
bitch, you know that. Fine, I'll cut the
you know
obedience.
that.
Okay, okay, and I can't find the stockpile. I found the stockpile. Chad says that stockpile is a sack outlet, and yeah, it is a sack outlet.
We have other sack outlets.
We do have a lot of other sack outlets. We have, well,
I mean, if okay, so if
what
if
about
this is
Sinister
troubling
Concoction? Sinister Concoction isn't a sack outlet.
Sinister Concoction is a removal spell that fuels graveyard nonsense, and you can replay it over and over again.
Don't make fun of me, but I actually have to act this out in my head because the text of it is so long. So I'm going to tap a black. Pay a life. I'm going to put the top card of my library in my graveyard. I'm going to discard a card. I'm going to get rid of this. That's so much to do that, but you're right. It is a destroy target. That's okay. We'll keep it. We'll keep it.
Well, because all the things you're doing have value. Like discard has value, or milling yourself has value.
Okay.
Replaying it has value. If you want to cut it though, you can. Like it's not. It's definitely not the strongest enchantment we're playing. Well, if you're more tied to something like blind obedience, like you can.
We can cycle back to it though. We have 6 cards left to cut. We have 12 enchantments.
How many creatures do we have?
34.
Okay, the rest are creatures. The rest of what we're cutting are creatures.
We have 14 artifacts as well.
Yeah, but the artifacts we have synergize with Lurrus like pretty well, and they're like utility artifacts or ramps. So like I'm okay with that.
Yeah, this is gonna be hard. Okay, so I'm looking at some cards and I don't think we should get rid of Despark, Anguish, and Making, Mortifier, Utter End. I think that those are just good to have just in case, because we might not necessarily have the ability to get back Sinister Concoction sometimes, you know, not always counting on our commander being there. We have to be, like, preemptive a bit.
If we're trying to... Did someone suggest we remove all of our all of our single targeted removal?
Yeah.
I mean, I actually get that argument. But I'm going into this as if we're about to jump into a 4-player commander game where we have absolutely no idea what's going on.
Exactly.
And while I would love to just do our own nonsense and not have to worry about other people's crap, I've learned that that's just not possible or like reasonable to do. So if you're not the one who brings single targeted removal and everyone else thinks the same way and doesn't bring single targeted removal, you end up with giant threats that cannot be answered. So like this is supposed to be functional and good, right? So like it's so you kind of have to like play the babysitter a little, right? Like everyone coming to a new game kind of has to play the babysitter just a bit. So you have those removal spells which are kind of designed to like stop things from getting too nonsensical.
I will say this though, Chat does make a good point. Maybe just cutting Despark, because it is kind of like a very like I'm
cool cutting Despark.
Yeah, Despark is kind of like.
I just don't want to cut everything.
Yeah, let's cut Despark.
It's also the least versatile of our removals, so I don't mind.
Chat asked, does Rally exile? Yeah. So return each creature with CMC mana cost 3 or less from your grave to the battlefield. Exile this creature. Maybe we should get rid of Rally the Ancestors actually, because it exiles them. They don't die.
Wait, I never said Rally. Who said Rally the Ancestors?
Somebody did earlier. Should we cut Rally?
So Rally the Ancestors exists for enter the battlefield triggers.
Do we have a lot? We don't have many enter the battlefield triggers.
So the reason Rally exists is for allies.
Let's get rid of Rally.
That's why it was printed basically.
I don't know. Okay.
For like allies +1/+1 counters, like these weird like mass enter the battlefield triggers. We don't want any of our stuff to get exiled ever.
Yeah, let's.
Under any circumstances.
Yeah, that was a good catch. Where the fuck is Rally? Somebody in chat said uncut chest. I don't. It just doesn't feel like. It just feels like it does one thing. It doesn't really do what we need it to do. You know?
I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm not against chess.
Yeah.
Like, I like the card, but find me other things to take out for it
Mm-hmm.
that doesn't make me more upset, and I'm game.
Okay.
Like, if you can do that, then I'm there.
We have 4 cards left. So we'll look at the creatures. I think we can cut 4 creatures, and we'll be at 30 creatures, and I feel pretty good about that. Okay, so what we have?
Start at the
top.
Yeah, start at the top. See where we're at.
Hangerback Walker. Or
God,
well,
it's
no,
just so
chat.
good with Lurrus.
Chat has a good idea. Start with higher CMC creatures. That's smart.
That's what I thought we were doing. Is that not?
No,
that's
that wasn't
we were
what I was
doing.
doing. I'm sorry.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Hangerback Walker's an XX, so.
I mean, that's actually what I thought you were doing. Like, I was like, oh, it just starts it with the X's at the top. I was like, oh, okay.
Okay, so Harvester of Souls.
I mean, that's a good card for what we're doing, but maybe we don't need it.
Anawan Vampire. Well, Anawan the
Anawan's good. Anawan's good.
Yeah.
I mean, so is Harvester, though. I think they're both good. I think they're too high. I think they're too good.
Vindictive Vampire, which whenever another creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and I gain 1 life. And it's another creature, so it also hits tokens. Oh, Wedge, did you disappear again?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you're here. Okay.
Oh, God.
That was scary.
Yeah, that was weird. Okay, so... All right, can you repeat what you said? Because I
Yes.
definitely missed it.
Vindictive Vampire is a 4-mana 2/3. Whenever another creature you control dies, it deals 1 damage to each opponent and you gain 1 life. The reason why I like Vindictive Vampire is it's because it is another creature, so that's also for tokens.
I mean, I think it's good. Like, it's probably the worst aristocrat we have, but
Yes.
it doesn't make it bad.
Yeah.
It's just at least good.
Yeah. Teysa
I mean,
Karlov.
we could just move on and see
Yeah.
what else we have. Teysa. So Teysa, like
yeah.
the value in Teysa is that she doubles all of our
Death triggers.
death triggers, but maybe that's not good enough if we need to cut creatures.
Well, like the thing is, we can cut like for instance, Carrion Feeder. It just gets bigger.
Yeah, but it's a really cheap sack outlet. Yeah. Like, it's a really easy sack outlet.
What about Mire Triton? I'm just going all over the place now.
I mean, Mire Triton is more cute than anything else and doesn't have that much value if Lurrus isn't around.
Yeah, we put it when it ETBs. We put the 2 top cards of our library to our graveyard.
Like, I don't know. Like, it's 2 mana to mill 2, and it's a 2/1. What is Death Touch, right?
Yeah, it has Death Touch.
I don't know. Like, I think the card's fine, but
this is fucking hard. Someone in chat says cut Teysa and Grave Pact.
I don't think I would ever cut Grave Pact.
Grave Pact's really good.
I think Grave Pact is like such a key aristocrat card.
Teysa Karlov. It doubles our triggers, which will mean double death. Well, they'll ping for 2, right?
So yeah. Basically anything that triggers, they'll trigger twice.
Oh, Kaiser Chief is saying to combine them, not to cut them. Sorry, friend. That's my bad.
They're very, very good together.
That's good together.
Like, they're really good together.
I also like Teysa Orzhov Scion. She is 3 mana, but we can exile a creature, and we can also get tokens. So I think we should keep. I don't know. This is hard. Maybe Harvester of Souls? Wedge. 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 I think we lost Wedge. Okay. So, what's gonna happen is... Hold on, I'm gonna lost you again. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually take 10 seconds to take a brief moment, and then I'll be right back, okay? So I will be right back. I'll just mute my mic and I'll be right back. So I realized on this overlay, I don't have a be right back screen. I need to add that. So let me bring out the MS Paint. Okay, just making sure. Hey Jace, how long are you streaming tonight? So I'm streaming until this deck is done, and we're actually almost done with the deck. So, honestly, whenever the deck is complete. So, I am going to, I don't know what to do. I'm gonna draw Lurrus from memory. What was Wedge's suggestion for paint? Okay, let's see. Yeah. Okay. Okay. We're gonna give him a bit of a power stance like that. And then, yeah, which had wait, hold on. Which has to bring all the eggs. Are you back?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, hello, I exist. I hate everything, and the internet sucks, and freaking commies.
It's a good because I'm drawing Lurrus from memory. I don't know if you have Twitch open, but you should see this. It's pretty good.
Alright, should I? Okay, I'll try to open Twitch and see if my internet dies.
Okay. If it does, I have more time to draw Lurrus.
Oh, look at his little floopy feet in the face.
There he is.
Oh my god, this is a perfect remembrance. This is crazy.
I know that he has like, I think he has like 4 eyes, and then the baby is like, no.
He's got some wonky paws in the back there.
he struggles. It's okay. And then he's like,
God.
like that. And then there's a, no. That was a bit.
I look like a piece of shit.
It's a bit much. Hold on. No, what is that? No, it's okay. I got it. And my music stopped too. I gotta press back on my music.
Beautiful. Shut up. Yo, consider subscribing to support Chase. I agree.
Please do.
Consider subscribing.
And then he's like, he's like, meep, meep. No, that's too small. Size. Hold on, there we go. Make it thick line. He's like,
I've got no money. Do you have a Subway gift card? Because apparently you can sub with a Subway gift card.
You can? Because if so, that's cool.
Yeah, you can.
I feel like you're lying.
I swear to God, I'm not. Like, I know it sounds like I'm lying, but it's actually completely legitimate.
Oh, and then, does Lurrus have stripes? Okay. And then we're just gonna... I really hope Lurrus has stripes. I remember him having stripes in my mind. Okay, and then he has like, I'm gonna do it gray for contrast, and then it's like that. And then that.
You remember him having stripes, do you?
Does he have stripes?
I don't know. Don't say nothing.
There's Lurrus.
Absolutely beautiful.
Did I do that right?
Oh, that grass was brilliant. That really got me there.
Thank you.
You know what? I was pretty sure that I was right there in the artwork.
I think,
but then that grass is what got me.
I actually think the background is purple. I really do. I think the background. No, hold on. I really do think that the background of the art is purple. Okay, and then I gotta extend the grass up a little bit because the baby's in the grass too. Okay, that's it. I'm done. Okay, so I'm gonna do file. I'm gonna save this. I'm gonna type in Lurrus.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Okay, so let's return and let's see what Lurrus looks like. Well, he does not
Literally
have
spot
stripes.
on.
Does not have stripes, and he
on.
has 2 tails.
He looks beautiful. Can't make that shit up. That was gorgeous.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I'm dying.
You know what? An A++ for effort. How about that?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay. I'll
got
include
that
that in
A++
the
just
article.
for you.
I'll ask TCG if they can let me put my drawing in the article. Okay, we have to cut
I
4
mean,
cards.
knowing John Corpora, he'll look at it and be like, "This will probably be great."
I'm kind of amazing. I did go to a liberal arts school. So.
Oh my god, me too.
We have 4 cards to cut. We can do this.
All right, so back to we're at creatures still.
We are at creatures.
Where did we leave off?
Maybe no. What? Why is we can cut Sarah's Ascendant?
Yeah, I don't care about Sarah's Ascendant. You can cut
Also, I don't know if you can see it on the stream, but it says localized image not available.
it. Jokes on them. I don't localize anything.
Jokes on them. I don't know. I don't know. I'm a comedian. Just kidding. I'm very bad. Let's see.
It's a turn 1 6/6 only if you have it in your opening hand in your
Yeah.
7 cards out of 100.
Yeah, we have a
Or
lot.
99.
Yeah. Okay, so now we gotta cut 3 more.
Are they right about Walking Ballista? Can you only cast it as a 1/1?
Let me see, because I actually think maybe cutting both of these guys might not hurt us. That's my personal opinion on that, because, so Hangerback Walker enters the battlefield with X1 counters on it. When it dies, you put a Thopter into play with flying for each 1/1 counter on it, and we can tap 1 to put a 1/1 counter on him. Walking Ballista enters in with X1 counters on it, tap 4 to put a counter on it, remove 1 counter, deal a damage to target creature or player.
If we're allowed to dump as much mana into it as possible, because while it's in the graveyard, it is the 0 mana converted mana cost.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so maybe not cutting them. What do you think about Children of Corliss?
What does that do again?
It is a 1 mana 1/1. You can sacrifice it. You gain life equal to the life you lost this turn.
Alright, well, I guess we can cut Walking Ballista and Hangerback Walker, although I think that's a really weird wording. Or a really weird ruling.
Well, like the thing, like is that ruling correct?
I'm gonna look it up. I'll look it up right now.
Ballista and Hangerback, sadly, they need to die if you had to keep one, though. But counters on Ballista is faster than Hangerback, because you can only bring back cards with 2 CMC back with a higher X. It would be... Oh.
Just a sec, let me see.
That does make sense. What if I had been reading Lurrus wrong, and it's just 2 CMC, not or less? It's just 2 CMC. And we built this whole deck. I know, but that would be my luck. That I would just completely just screw myself that way.
Alright, I'm doing a look-see.
Ophidian says on 4/17/2020 for spells with a variable colorless in their mana costs, use the value chosen for X to determine that spell's CMC. For example, if a permanent spell costs variable colorless white, you would add it with an X as 1 but not as 2. And then
I didn't hear what you said because I was reading. Sorry.
here on Lurrus's thing, let's see. Here, I found it. Literally, it was Ophidian pasted it from Scryfall. It says, for spells with X in their mana costs, use the value chosen for X to determine the spell's CMC. So, for example, if a permanent costs X and a white, you would cast it with X as a 1, but not as a 2, because that would make it 3. So they are right.
Okay, for the record, that is not how cost and priority and stack is supposed to work. They literally just made that up. I mean, not not Ophidian. The rules. The rules
Yeah.
just made that up.
So we should cut that.
Because that is not how that's supposed to work at all.
Well, I just cut Hangerback and Walking Ballista, so now we have one card left.
No, that makes obviously with that ruling you have to.
Yeah, that
is not how that works.
Yeah, that is kind of not a fun time.
Or that isn't how it's supposed to. That's just god.
Yeah.
That hurts like year 2000 me. Like that is just so wrong. Like that's not actually. Oh my god, whatever. I'm so annoyed. Okay, so that leaves us with how many cuts now?
One.
Okay.
Also, Kaiser Chef also agrees that that is bullshit.
Well, because it's
that would have been great.
Wrong.
Yeah, that would have been great.
Like, it's also that just isn't right. Like, it's just not correct.
All right. Alrighty.
That's literally not how it works. Okay, so one card.
Do they call you Wedge Salad? Because Wedge, and that's also a salad.
No one's ever said that before. Do you know how many pictures I get every week of people sending me screenshot or like sending me pictures on their phone of their fucking menus at restaurants?
Really?
But obviously not as much now, but like, oh look, I found Wedge in a salad, and it's just like, it's just Wedge salad.
I'm gonna go to like an Outback and record a video of me ordering the salad, and then I'm gonna like have film them bringing it out to me, and then I'm gonna like
block you on
but
Twitter.
there's gonna be your face in it. I'm gonna take a picture of your face. It's gonna be in the salad.
Okay, great.
But instead of sending it back, I'm gonna eat it.
Oh, you're gonna eat my face
on camera.
Brilliant.
Gonna take the picture.
I'm glad that we somehow have this positive, great relationship.
So, yes. Okay. One more card, which is like, I am getting a restraining order. We may be a sea apart, but it's really not that far when you think about it. It's not that far. Is this video going to be on YouTube or TikTok? Probably both.
I have TikTok.
Yay! Follow me on TikTok. I use it and I make magic jokes. And there's also a video of me falling on my ass at my part-time.
So my TikTok is actually totally separate from magic. It's about weight loss, and
Ooh.
like I started it like January 2nd, and I had a few videos that went like super viral. So I have like a bunch of followers, and my community there is amazing.
That's awesome.
They're baller as shit.
I made a TikTok about a water bottle once, and it got over 1 million views.
Fuck yeah, there you go.
A water bottle.
Get it.
Makes no sense. Anyway.
I mean, nothing about TikTok makes any sense.
So out of...
Okay, one card.
Yeah, we can do this. So I'm looking at everything. Right. Our creatures, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. God,
she's gonna count them all.
No. We have 11 that are 3 and up. 11 cards that are 3 CMC and up.
Okay.
So that means we have 20 creatures that are CMC 2 and under.
That's pretty good.
Yeah. For some reason, I don't know. Every time I see Harvester of the Souls, I'm like,
it's just so good.
Yeah, that's true.
Jeez, that's a good card.
I'm thinking because last week I did Sekuar and I cut him because Sekuar made tokens, but we're not doing tokens, so it's fine. So, Chad is saying Vindictive is the weakest, and I would agree.
What?
The weakest in terms of the aristocrats. It's a higher cost for an aristocrat.
Yeah, but it's the least good. It's not the weak. It's like, it's not bad.
Yeah.
It's just the least broken.
Maybe, and I hate to do this, but maybe you can talk me out of it, because every time, like, I have an idea of maybe cutting it, but maybe not. So Teysa Karlov, no, not Teysa Karlov, sorry, Teysa Orzhov Scion, I really like it, but when we're looking at our token generation, I don't think we're generating a ton of white tokens. Granted, when a black creature of ours dies, we do get a white token, but
I'm not connected to Orzhov Scion, so I'm actually like, I don't care about removing her.
I don't care about her. Hater.
No, I care about the other Teysa.
Yeah. Okay.
I think the other Teysa directly synergizes with what we're doing way better.
Yeah. Okay. So, someone in chat says, cut both Tesas. I do agree I like the other Tesa better than the Orzhov Scion. So let me find Orzhov Scion. And then we can just go through the rest of the deck and look through it and see if you want to take or anything or add it out. I know it's like, hold on. I can do math. It's almost 10 o'clock. So that means 11, 12, 1, 2. It's almost 3 a.m. for you.
True. True.
I don't want to keep you up any longer.
I'm really proud of you for. I mean, I'm going to tell you exactly what's going to happen after we're done here.
Yes.
I'm going to walk my dogs because they need to pee, and then I'm going to make a cup of tea and watch wrestling and play World of Warcraft. So, like, you know.
Is your sleep schedule okay?
Started choking on myself.
I heard the little gurgle in the back of your throat.
Yeah, sorry. I got a little bit into it there.
A little bit.
Oh, my bad.
You know. So, someone in chat asked us if we're running Expedition Map.
Oh, fuck, that's a great card.
That is
a
great card.
That.
So now I gotta cut another card. Well, hold on. Let me add an Expedition Map, and then we can look at our artifacts. How about that?
That's cool. Yeah, let's do that.
He's like, whatever. I'm Wedge.
I mean, Expedition Map is just like a better version of Wayfarer's Bauble, so.
It's okay, friend. If it's almost 4 a.m. where you are, you should go to bed, because this will be up on the YouTubes later, so you will not miss anything. I promise.
God, it's gonna be up on YouTube?
Yeah. I'll make sure to directly link your channel.
Oh God.
Please follow Wedge. He said these things.
TV/Wedge. You know?
If you want, by the way, yeah, I have to post this on YouTube for the article. So if you want, I don't have to link you. I'm sorry. I should.
What? Link me? What? No, stop. I don't care.
Okay. I don't care. Fuck you.
Eat shit. How dare you?
Okay. So we have Lotus Petal.
Yeah.
Dispeller's Capsule.
Okay.
Expedition Map.
Yep.
Nile Spellbomb. Skull Clamp. Soul Ring.
Affirmative.
Wayfarer's Bauble.
That's a 10-4 Ghost Rider.
Altar of Dementia.
It's a positive confirmation.
Arcane Signet.
Yep.
I think we should cut Golden Egg.
I actually forgot we still had Golden Egg. I'm not gonna lie. I put it in there.
So should we cut Golden Egg?
I mean, maybe we. Okay. Well, all right. Wait. Let's really think it out.
Because right now I'm like...
What are the rest of the artifacts?
Lightning Greaves. Mind
You can
Stone.
just do a big list out. Yeah, there you go.
Orzhov Signet. Swiftfoot Boots and Desecrated Tomb, and I refuse to cut Desecrated Tomb. I refuse.
I don't want you to.
I love Desecrated Tomb.
I guess for me then it's between Golden Egg and Orzhov Signet, I guess. Because I don't feel like either of those are particularly necessary.
I would also agree with that. So...
Your call, because I could really go with losing either, to be honest.
Somebody said something. Somebody said something. Somebody said something. Somebody said rocket launcher. Is that an actual card? That is 4 mana. We can't do that. So Chad is also making a good point. Well, now Chad is contradicting itself. So somebody in chat.
Are you surprised that chat doesn't have one singular? One singular thought process.
Yeah. So chat says at first, cut the signet because it's non-recurable, and then and Golden Egg is indeed recurable. I mean, we ETBs we draw a card, but then again, it's the tap 1 sack mana. Why are you laughing at me?
I'm not laughing at you.
I'm not laughing with you. I'm laughing at you.
Well, I'm not laughing.
I'm just kidding.
God.
I'm joking. I don't internalize that easily. I mean, I do, but not right now.
Great. Okay, so Orzhov Signet is less fun than the egg. So why don't we just get rid of Signet?
Okay, we'll get rid of Signet.
Because it's less fun.
Okay, and then that means we are done unless anybody has any last minute ideas. Somebody said could both bring Dead Man's Chest back in because the value of its funniness is way more than the value of the egg or the Signet.
Shit, that might actually be true.
Oh shit, should we do that?
fuck. Yeah, you know what? Do that. Bring Dead Man's Chest back in and cut the egg.
Okay. I have to find the egg. Hold on. Where is the egg? I could do, like, honest to God, I could do Headspace and just do, alrighty, what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut Swiftfoot boots for the egg, and we're gonna make egg tribal. Egg tribal.
God.
Tap one, and then another.
Oh, God, that never stop.
Tattoo mana to your mana pool.
Jesus.
Float this mana to cast
You know what?
your
I'm about to take a nap.
Sorry. Okay. I'm gonna double check to make sure I did this right. I did. They have exactly 100 cards,
Including Lurrus.
including Lurrus. So now looking at everything, how do we feel about this deck? We have 30 creatures, 13 artifacts. We have 13 enchantments, 3 instants, 6 sorceries, and then we have 34 lands.
I mean, it's a bit of an unusual spread, but based on the commander we're running, most of the stuff that's weird is there to synergize with it, so, like, I'm fine.
Yeah. It does feel a bit odd, but I would also agree with you. Also, I have to say...
because our commander's odd.
Yeah. I do have to say the price of this deck is kind of great. I don't know why I went great, but it's kind of great.
Is it $69.69?
I wish. It's not nice. This is actually...
I mean, I'm usually, like... I usually tend to build cheaper decks.
I do too. I tend to lean on... I like to build decks that, like, the average commander player would do. So, like, you know, you are playing commander and you don't want to, like, break the bank. I mean, guaranteed, commander's an expensive format, don't get me wrong, it is. But this is a $229 deck, which I think is actually a pretty good cost.
That's not bad.
That's a pretty decent, I would say, because let me disappear from this to tell you the price of a deck I built on stream a while ago. It's called Taste the Rainbow Venison. It is 5 colors and it is $900.
Taste the rainbow. All right, I'm gonna tell you how much the deck was that I just built for night stream yesterday. Let me see.
My Phage deck is $329, which is not bad. I'll say that.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Right? It's not bad.
Gotta open out tappedout.net.
On Scryfall, I have my decks already here, readily available.
Right. Okay, it was $91.
That's really good.
Feldergriff, 3 tickets on MTGO Trader.
That's good as well. Holy shit. We're running no mythics in here.
That's because we're good Magic players.
Cool.
Mythic is a stupid rarity.
Oh my god. That is kind of funny. Okay. I do want to say one thing. We didn't really look at our sorceries, and I do want to look at our sorceries before we part, because I think that's just, we should...
Let's do it.
Yeah.
What do we got?
We only have 6 sorceries. I don't plan on cutting any of them, but I do want to be, like, a little bit, like, just in case.
Sure.
So we have Return to the Ranks, which is
that card's really, really good for this deck.
It really is, so we're going to keep it. We have Dark Deal, so it's a wheel.
Dark Deal is a black wheel. Hard to say no. Hard to say no to, like, that much card draw.
Barter and Blood.
That's probably gonna end. I don't remember what the rest of our sorceries are, but Barter and Blood will probably end up being the weakest one. But it does create a ton of triggers, turns a bunch of stuff on, and, like, worst case scenario, it's just a giant ass removal spell.
I do want to say I do have a card that I would like to personally put in, for an instant or a sorcery that might replace Barter and Blood.
If you want to, you can. I'm not, like, tied to it.
Well, no, what I'm saying is, like, I want your opinion on it, because, like,
right,
I think Barter and Blood's pretty good. Because it does trigger a lot of our stuff. Darkness.
Darkness.
Yeah, I do like Darkness. I do like Darkness. Do you remember what Darkness does?
I'm trying. Give me a moment. I'm old.
Do you want me to tell you? Because I can tell you.
Just give me a moment, okay?
I'll give you
I can do this.
I can give you a moment. I'll give you a moment.
Is Darkness all black creatures get +1/+1?
No, that's dark.
What?
That's like, what is it, Black Moon?
Oh yeah, shit. All right, what is it?
Darkness is a 1-mana fog in black. It's one of my favorite Magic cards ever.
I mean, if you want to,
Yeah, I want to
I
see.
don't think it's the correct decision.
Okay, then we'll
but
keep
I
Barter and Blended.
understand
I'm
why
just
you want to do it.
yeah. It's like legit. It's like cards like Darkness and Mana Tithe where nobody just expects like the shit to happen in the deck.
Oh god, it is not a good idea for the power of the deck. However,
It is a good.
no one is going to expect an aristocrat deck to play a fog. So,
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, it's up to you.
I'm not gonna cut it. I'm not gonna cut it. I just wanted your approval. That's
Okay,
all.
I mean,
That's all I've ever wanted.
my mind's telling me no, but my body's telling me yes.
Living Death.
That card's so good.
Okay.
That card is really, really good.
The
if you have
wording.
nothing on the board and a bunch of crap in your yard,
Yeah.
oh boyo.
Command the Dread Horde. We do have
Actually,
command.
that might be the weakest sorcery.
Yeah.
It's really big.
It is 6 mana. Choose any number of target creature and/or planeswalker cards in graveyards. Command the Dread Horde deals damage to you equal to the total CMC of those cards, and you put them onto the battlefield under your control.
Yes. I mean, it is valuable because with Commander, you have an increased life total. You have a bunch of life gain. You can grab stuff from other people's graveyards.
Somebody in chat made a good point. What about swapping Command the Dread Horde for Sir Conrad? Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, actually, I like that idea. Let's do that.
Okay. I can't believe we forgot about Sir Conrad.
Yeah, I'm an idiot.
You're not an idiot. You're just really bad at this.
Wow. Okay. See, and you tell. Whatever. Whatever. Fine.
I'm kidding.
Unbelievable.
Someone said swap barter in blood for Taste of Death. What is Taste of Death?
Is Taste of Death like the 6 mana?
Let me see. It
one?
is.
Yo, yeah. Can I say that was not? You're not very vibing. All right. You're not vibing very well when you do that to me. Okay. You're very rude.
What, me? What am I doing?
Not a good viber.
What am I doing? What am I
You
doing?
bully. Bullying me.
What am I doing?
You bully. Chat agrees that you're bullying me.
I'm not. Wait, am I bullying myself?
Chat agrees. No, you're bullying me. You're the biggest bully.
How am I bullying you?
Such a bully. You're doing it right now.
That's not bullying.
I can't believe you're bullying me. Chat, are you hearing this right now?
It's called questioning.
Oh my god, Chad. Do you feel this toxicity? Unreal.
I'm gonna internalize this. I really am. I'm gonna be like, and this is recorded. This is like going up on the internet too. I'm like
This
10
is why
years from now.
people only collab with me one time because they can only. That's all they can handle, and then
I'm like,
it's over.
Wedge hates me.
I would support you if you said you hate us. Oh, come on, it was just a prank.
It was just a prank, not a bully.
I was just doing Josh. I was joshing around.
Okay. Looking at this, I feel really good about this deck, which means I believe we are done. So without further ado, we come to the part of the stream which is actually my favorite part, which is naming the deck. So we did have some names set aside from the beginning, but I also like to ask chat if they have name ideas as well. So far, Epicric is 2 out of 3 of my decks have been named after him. Well, not named after him, but he has named them because he has pretty good like name concepts. So we have, let's see.
It's gonna be really hard to get me to not like Eat the Rich.
I do like Eat the Rich. Dead Weenies is also pretty funny, but I do like Eat the Rich.
Yeah, Dead Weenies is good.
We're not gonna do that, Lucas Strange. That is that's
I forgot what mine was, but it was definitely Monka TOS, which also Lucas that is.
You said something like you said mini shits and dead weenies. No, you said mini shits, and I said dead weenies, and then I was like,
yeah.
Eat the Rich.
Eat the Rich.
Eat the Rich.
That's funny.
Okay. Okay. I kind of want to do Eat the Rich.
I really like Eat the Rich.
Okay, we're gonna do Eat. I'll do it in all caps. Why not? Eat the rich.
I mean, if you don't do it in all caps, what are you even doing here?
I know, right? A deck made with Wedge
That's me.
and chat on stream.
That's
On
me.
today's date is technically the 19th for me, but you're in the future.
Yeah, I am. It's not any better.
It's not any better. It's not doing so great.
Spoiler alert from the future. Nothing's happening here.
Chad also says weenie wake for an idea.
Weenie Wake. Don't hate it. Eat the Rich is still hilarious.
I do like Eat the Rich with 3 exclamation points.
Yeah.
I think Eat the Rich. I think that's what we're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord have mercy. We have a complete deck. It is done. We are
Wow.
done.
I'm really glad that we could come together to make this happen.
I am too. This is good.
The world is bright and full of goodness.
Despite the fact that we made a disgusting deck that has some hate bears in it, and
There's some stuff happening, some things, possibly some other things.
This deck, I don't know why, but I got hungry looking at it just right now. And I'm not saying that I want to actually eat rich people,
Eat the rich.
but I actually
I'm so hungry for the proletariat.
I'm gonna go through McDonald's to get some not the proletariat. Wait, no, yeah, the proletariat is the. I need to read up on Marx again. We're the bourgeoisie.
There you go.
I need to go and I need to go and order some bourgeoisie from McDonald's.
Oh yeah, get the bouge.
Get the bouge. Okay. Oh my god. If you include ginger brute, you'll never go hungry. Hungry for some system change. You guys are wonderful. This is giving me spice feels. This is giving me 8-rack vibes, and I dig it. So.
Oh my god, I couldn't be more hungry for social revolution.
For social revolution. Sure do love me some social revolution. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and hide my display capture. And so it's not just a boring screen. I'm going to add a picture of Lurrus. No, I'll have my drawing of Lurrus. That's a good idea, Chase. Thank you, Chase. You're welcome, Chase. You're so lovely. Thank you.
You don't even need me as a guest. You have yourself.
I mean, yeah. Where's my Lurrus?
Chad, are you hearing this?
Lurrus? Where's my Lurrus?
Are you hearing this? This bullying?
Wedge, I love
Gross
look,
toxicity?
That's a shit drawing. That is such a shit drawing. It's really bad.
Can we have Wedge also make a Lurrus picture? Boy, you do not want to see that.
This could be the. I should make this the thumbnail.
I thought as soon as you drew it, it became the thumbnail of everything.
It's gonna be the thumbnail. Okay. We are officially done with the stream. So we did this in almost 3 hours. These streams are starting to turn into 3-hour streams, which I'm actually not opposed to because making a decent deck is really hard to do, especially in a short amount of time. So, first of all, I want to thank everybody in chat for joining us on a lovely stream this evening. I also want to thank you, Wedge, for joining me. I really appreciate it, actually. You're my first ever guest to do this with me, and it actually flowed very smoothly. So I really like it.
If there's anything that you should know about me, is that I flow.
Is that you flow?
I ebb and I flow.
You ebb and you flow. You ebb and you flow.
I would also like to thank chat for not trying to intimidate me with their smoldering sexuality. I appreciate that. I mean, I can tell it's there. It's just like pulsing.
It's pulsing.
Thank you for not shoving it in my face. I appreciate that, chat.
Undulating chat. Wow.
Oh yeah, that's a good word. Undulating.
That's my SAT word.
Undulating. That's my word of the day. I'm just gonna go outside and scream undulating everywhere.
U is for
3 in the
undulating.
morning, but I'm sure it'll be fine.
I think it'll be great. I think the UK needs it.
The UK needs a lot of undulating.
Yes, I do. I think they do very much.
Okay. All right, I need to go walk my dogs.
Walk your dogs. Do you have anything you want to plug before we cut it?
Right. Well, I guess you could follow me at twitch.tv/wedge, or if you want to see me talk about things that are totally unrelated to your hobbies, You can follow me at twitter.com/thebanasource, or if you like dead YouTube channels, the Banasource on YouTube.
I just mistyped in Twitch. I typed in Twitch in chat. So that's not the right link. I was trying to be proactive.
You're wholly unhelpful. It's unbelievable.
Listen, I've been called unhelpful.
Unbelievable.
Listen, I've been called unhelpful before, and that would be accurate. That's an accurate sentiment. So I'm gonna do my little outro spiel super quick. So thank you everybody for joining me. My name is Chase, also known as Manicurves. You can find me Manicurves literally everywhere. I do a lot of fun Twitter shit about magic, and I love it, and that's Manicurves. Also Chase, also known as Manicurves. I have a Patreon where you can hit me up. That's just a way to support me. The first 2 tiers are if you it's $1 and $3 are the first 2 tiers, and if you do that, then is this the real Manic? You're distracting me. Then you get a one-time shout out, and you get exclusive content to the Discord. And then for $5 and $10, you get a shout out every single time you get a signed token by Inkling Customs, and you also get the exclusive Discord content. You're really killing me right now. I'm also sponsored by TCG Player and Ultra Pro. And you should, here's a little link for my TCG Player link. You should do that and support me. It's really awesome. If you also want to support me, here is my tip link. I would really appreciate it because I'm trying to get a new computer because mine groans like Wedge. You know?
Okay, all right, okay.
Mine groans, I'm sorry. Groans like me. This is some solid commentary. So you should check that out. I also stream Tuesdays, this right here, Always Be Brewing deck building stream, and then the article subsequently comes out on on Sunday. And I do brawl streams, but I'm thinking about changing that to a paper stream because I also do Sunday paper streams, which is Filthy Casuals at 7. So I think that's everything I have because Wedge is really distracting me. It's not what. Okay, I'm sorry. But little shout out. Tomorrow I will not be doing my brawl stream. I'll actually be doing a stream with the EDH Recast, so you should check it out. And so without further ado, I am done, and I'm getting super distracted, and I'm actually getting more proud of my Lurrus drawing as I look at it. So you guys have a wonderful night. Please stay safe, practice social distancing, and please be kind to one another. Really can't emphasize that enough. Just, be safe, be kind, be good people. Don't be mean. Okay. Bye.